Cats in the Cradle.
Cats in the Cradle.
With Mom Donnie.
Mom Donnie and the big dog in the White House. What's up? What's up with it?
Dude. Gonna put New York on the map. Two of New York's greatest.
Put it on the map, baby.
Hopefully they'll give us a double inflation check. Because we're New Yorkers. We deserve double. Our cost of living's damn near double. We need double.
Double the trouble.
Oh, nice.
What?
Fucking died. Oh, well. Because I noticed that it changed. It was 9/11.
Oh, perfect time to start a podcast.
We did that before. We fucking started one at 9/11. And I said something.
All right, well, that's a bunch of boo hockey.
What are you talking about?
Well, I can't prove it because the county website's not working, but I was going to look up and show you that I'm a registered Republican.
Oh. Yeah, it's mysteriously not working all the time.
Yeah, that is weird. I did just vote, though, so I think I'm good. If I didn't, and it wasn't like or it was coming up, I'd be like, well, that's strange. It's not telling me that I'm registered to vote. It's giving me an error.
That'd be great. And we took a listen to some things you've been saying.
Yeah, you're not exactly
sure
you're the
type that.
Yeah, you don't get to vote. You can't own a gun, and you know what? You're not gonna be able to buy 2% milk. You want milk? It's gonna be skim or whole, bud.
I like whole milk.
Yeah,
I can't.
We've been over this. It's too thick. I don't like any milk anymore. It's too thick.
It's a liquid.
I have had whole milk though, I think. Well, I don't know if it was whole. It might have been whole milk. I think it was.
It's like 96% water.
No, it ain't.
Whole milk.
Well, that's too much.
Whole milk is 3.5% milk fat. 2% milk is 2%
milk fat. So it's just that's the only milk part?
Yes.
Oh,
the rest of it's just water.
Whatever. It's delicious. 2%'s fine. That's perfect. But yeah, I've had whole milk once. I'm trying to say it like
delicious.
Milk. It was delicious at the time because I was freaking out. I was under the influence of some things, and I was like,
oh, you heard milk would chill it out.
I didn't hear that. I'm not going to name names or nickety names, but a more experienced user than me was like, hey, you need some milk. This will calm you down. And I was like, all right, what do I got to lose? I'm pretty sure my heart's about to explode or something. And I had some milk, and I stopped sweating. And I was like, all right, I can breathe. Milk's magic. Look at that.
Magical milk footage.
Loose in a bag, coming at you live from a submarine. The only podcast to do it. The only podcast strong enough to do it. Nobody else is getting on a creaky ass sub. They won't even get on a good new sub.
No, we saw the opening. You know, I mean, maybe we were a little bit late to come around with it, but we saw this the whole sub fucking implode and all that, and we were like, look. Nobody else is going to be wanting to get on these things. Let's corner a market.
I'm going to be pissed if there's some Navy guys that have do a podcast because they're just stuck in the sub for a while and they can't do it. They ran out of shit to do. And they're like, let's start a podcast.
And we got to go to war with them.
Yeah.
Who's the better sub-based podcast?
We got to fucking try
They're using all the technical terms for shit. And we're like, we don't know.
We got to start writing letters to Hegseth being like, dude, these guys no good. Get them out. I hear they're furries.
You hear they haven't talking around that sub. You think if they in the middle of a podcast and a warhead comes in, they're gonna be able to do their job? Come on now.
I'd be like, listen, Pete, they're submariners. They're obviously gay. He'll be like, you're right. They're out. You know what? No more submarines. I don't care that they're a really important part of our nuclear triad. I don't care. They're out.
Put all the nukes on something else.
Yeah, we just put them on fucking barges. I don't care. Barge guys are hard. It's a hardy crew of men's men.
Yeah.
They're not playing grab ass.
They're out there doing a hard day's work, not fucking around pod.
Yeah, he's like, listen, any gay submariners out there in our Navy, I have one strong message for you. Fuck around and find out. What a fucking loser. Oh, man. Hey, so I'm coming around on Nick Fuentes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's winning me over.
Yeah.
I got nothing else going on. I was like, dude, I was all right. I was sitting at the play earlier, and I'm just like looking at people. I'm like, we got there again. As I told you before we started, way too early. So
Right about on time.
I figured we get front row center seats, right? No, because there was like 4 people that had claimed all these seats in the 2 front row, like there was a middle aisle and then on the sides. They're just chairs set up in a cafeteria. It's nothing fancy. It's not like our school where there would be like an auditorium.
Like real
no,
auditorium.
it's fucking poor ass Liverpool. Fucking no, I'm kidding. But they so they got like programs and hoodies and everything they can, a purse, just taking up like 20 other seats.
Well, I guess I don't know after the first 2.
What?
I only know. I was gonna say, wouldn't like Liverpool be like the third like highest as far as like what they have for schooling budget?
Oh, I think
only
it's
compared to Beeville and North Syracuse.
I think it would probably go North Syracuse and then Liverpool and then Beeville. Maybe Beeville's is higher because property taxes are higher.
As far as when I used
a lot,
to go here,
I feel like there's a lot more
ours
people.
was like super high, and the only place that rivaled ours was North Syracuse.
Yeah,
and that was because their school itself was larger.
Yeah,
like it has more square footage.
Yes, but also the that goes into the property taxes at the school. That it doesn't matter how big the school is. It's what
I'm saying
voting on.
Like if our school got all new computers, it would mean we got 100 new computers.
Yeah,
but
they
if
get
Bevo
way more.
got all new,
That's
or
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
CNS got all new computers.
It would be
700 of them.
Yeah, or whatever. But that's what I'm saying. This, no, I don't think it matters still because Liverpool, I think, has so many more people still than Bevo. I'm not positive on that, but Bevo's a lot more rural. Yeah. And Liverpool's a lot more packed, and it's got a lot of apartments. Like, there's a lot more, and it's a big area that it covers. I feel bigger than Beeville, maybe. Because Beeville, I mean, maybe it's the same size, or maybe Beeville's bigger, but it's country, a lot of it.
Yeah,
so it's
that's
less
what I was
people.
going to say. A lot of kids.
Do you know how many kids?
There's
you didn't graduate there.
bus routes fucking that I know for, well, at least, obviously this is when I used to go there. There would be buses that would come in where it'd be like a whole size bus and like 4 kids would get off of it because that was the 4 kids in that whole region that got on the bus.
You don't have any idea how big the graduating class would be at Beeville?
No, I would have to look at one of my yearbooks and then go to the seniors to see what their thing
you
was.
know kids who graduated at Beeville, right?
Yeah.
Do you know where they did the graduation? Was it at the school?
No, Beeville did it down at the Dome when it was the Dome. I don't know where they do it now.
That's crazy. We did it at the War Memorial, where the Crunch play downtown. But again, like us, I know we have like 700. I don't know if it's bigger or smaller now. I'm assuming a little bigger or at least the same. But we had like, my class was like 701, I think, graduating. Because it was something like that.
I think I was going to take a stab at it. I'm pretty sure, which it now sounds right, because if yours was 701, I'm pretty sure mine was like 709.
Yeah, at CNS, yeah. And I think Liverpool's pretty close, because Liverpool also goes to would go to the War Memorial. So I don't know. I don't know where they would do it at SU.
I'm assuming they didn't have 700 seniors, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they do. I've seen the school, not up close and been in it, but I've driven by enough times in Beeville and shit, been close in the parking lot, whatever. I think I dropped something off there or something before, but it doesn't look huge. Like CNS's looks huge. Liverpool's is
I had to
huge.
deliver to that school right up at the top of the hill there.
Oh, yeah.
One time. Fucking like 34 fucking bags. It was 2 full tote bags and then part of another one and then like 5 or 6 overflow. It took me like, I had to run in and out like 3, and I just carried the totes, but it's still like 3 whole trips.
Oh, I would drag them totes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would drag them with me, like just scraping on the ground.
Well, I just did one at a time. I wasn't trying to drag.
You try to stack them on top of the dolly and then walk that. They're always like falling.
And then I stood there for like 15 minutes scanning each package and putting it up on the table for them, and they were just standing there watching me. I'm like, I mean, you could like, do your part and move the fucking packages.
Yeah. So stupid.
Whatever.
I had some guy drop off shit to work at the end of last week, and fucking as I was leaving, I was getting in my car, and I seen him pull up, and the UPS guy pulled up, and the UPS guy had an Amazon package, but through UPS, and it was like 4 things, but the Amazon guy had 3 things, and he's like, "Hey man, I just gotta get a picture," and I was like, "No problem," and because he's like, "That's kind of heavy, you sure?" I'm good, and I'm holding them for him, and then he's like, "Actually, you know what?" And then I was like, because he was like, Amazon shit, sorry. And I was like, I know how it is, man. I used to do it. And then he goes, actually, you know what? And I went, handed right to customer? And he went, yeah. And I went, yeah. And he's like, I'll do this. You don't got to sign. And I went, you can sign for me, dude. And he's like, all right, sweet, man, thanks. And got out of there. I was like, dude, I know what you do. I know the drill. I finished the sentence. He's like, actually, you know what? I went, handed the customer. I know that. Me and my boy talk about that on my podcast, man. I can't just be telling people. But I should have. That's one where I should have. Hey, man, you know what you might like? You know what you might like?
He probably works for the same people as me.
He probably does.
If he's in, because that, I would assume your job would be in this area. Yeah. And this is the new area.
It's literally on the other side of the river.
Well, not that we just got, but I know we have this area because I've done this route.
Slim pickings.
I could have almost fucking probably delivered to your place, but you guys probably weren't getting anything that day that I was on this route.
I never see you. I know you're always in like fucking over their usual spot, but whenever I see one and I'm passing you, I pass into and I look at them and I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's cool. It never is. I'd be like, oh, that'd be dope. It'd be dope. I was like, because sometimes it'd be like I'm heading to work on like the back roads, so I'm like verplank and shit. And I'm like, fucking, I like this morning, I think, or yesterday or this morning on that way, I passed one and I was like, no way. Like looking and I was like, oh, man. I can just tell most of the time. I'm like, nah, he wouldn't be wearing that. And I was like, nah, he wouldn't have a hat like that. He wouldn't be sitting like that probably. I would see him walking, and I'm like, he wouldn't move. He don't move like that. That ain't his gait.
That's a bad walking with no back problems.
Yeah. I see him, and I'm
out of the corner of my eye, I didn't confuse him for an old Chinese man. So
I fucking like this Amazon driver looked like he don't even know the benefits of a fucking gay marriage with your buddy.
This fucking Amazon driver don't even look like he owned one piece of clothing made out of towels. Oh. No, well, now that it's been a little bit more chilly, I do the exact thing, because that's what you do as an adult, is you bitch at people for doing a certain thing, and then you yourself do that exact same thing.
Yeah.
So I wear like all black clothing now.
Yeah.
I wear black pants, black thing, black cap, black all of it, black gloves. So I'm just, but I mean, to my defense, right now, I'm not outside in the dark.
Yeah, you're not walking.
I'm home in the dark.
You know how I'm always talking? I think I brought it up on here, how people are walking around my neighborhood.
But I do hate that, because I have been driving at night, and there's people all black. And I have the brightest headlights in the goddamn universe, and I still can't see you until I'm right up on you.
You know I'm always bitching, I think on here, too, about how people are walking around my neighborhood all night, running, walking dogs. Mm-hmm. The other night, I shit you not, I think it was after we potted. Not yesterday, but did we do it Tuesday or Monday? I feel like we might have earlier in the week. Whenever. One of the recent times we potted.
Yeah, it would have probably been Monday, because Monday is when I started getting home early.
Yeah, so I did that. I think I went home that night. Because it was a little later, because I was chilling with you. It was like 11:34, I think, when I passed him and I looked at the clock and I went, no fucking shit. I passed this motherfucker walking his dog at 11:34 on a freezing night, and I was like, dude, you're just doing like that. I fucking went by too, and I had my windows down because I was going home soon, so I was trying to smell less like smoke, air out a little, and
as you do.
I passed him, and as I'm going past him, I'm like, I think I said something like, and he probably didn't hear it because I'm not like shouting it, but he's right there. I just go out around him a little bit, and the window's cracked probably like that, but I was like, yeah, you can't walk the dog in the yard. Like, the dog can't go out in the yard. Why? Because you're going on a walk to fucking let the dog shit in someone else's yard so you don't have to fucking pick it up. You're a fucking piece of shit. And you or the dog don't have anything on that lets me see you, you fucking asshole.
At the bare minimum,
it was
dog
raining.
should at least have some kind of fucking thing on it.
It's like,
I mean, if you want to be a full-grown adult and be retarded and get yourself hit by a car, that's one thing. You shouldn't go out and put your pet in danger.
Oh, you're absolutely, Corey. I'll fucking hit you with my car all fucking day. I got no problem with it. If I'm like, well, he was dark and he was in the wrong and I get away with it, fuck it. I'll do it.
No qualms on my soul.
Yeah, I'll do it, and I'll mean to do it and say it was an accident and get away with it. Fuck you. Fuck these people. But the dogs, I'm not looking out here to kill a sweet, pretty little dog.
I ain't trying to hit no animals, let alone a dog.
I'm a good sweet.
Break my little heart.
I'm a sweet little man. I'm a sweet little boy still. I fucking was walking out of. I went to grab the kid fucking flowers for the play, and I was walking out of N.Y.G.T.O.W, and there was a fucking old man at guest service desk, and he had some little fucking tiny dog sitting in that little tiny cart in the top part, the half cart, and a dog. I was looking at it, and I walked past, I was walking out, I looked at it, and I was like, oh, you're so cute, fucking walking, saying it out loud, like, oh, look at you. But as I passed, I seen the dog's eyes just old as shit, and I was like, oh, look at you, like fucking
knocking on death's little door.
Look at you. But if like that guy fucking didn't move and he was walking toward me, I wouldn't move either. I'd put my shoulder into him. I'd stiffen up and fucking shoulder check him. Cause like, I'm not getting out of your way. I don't care. Fuck that old man. But that dog, adorable.
Yeah.
Fuck people. Yeah. So anyway, I was sitting, how did I get, I was talking about sitting at, I was talking about Nick Fuentes. I don't know how we got off that. Dude, I fucking, all right, so a week or two ago, I woke up and I saw some Reddit post and then about it or something or a comment that made me go look. I was like, all right, fuck it. So
because the people took up the first 2 rows.
Yes. The people took. So that's how I was getting in it. So I was like, because I was like, fuck it, man. I don't got a lot going on, and I'm starting to get like, why not? Let's fucking. I'm just, people taking up the rows. There's fucking. Just listening to these bitches talking and shit, it's women too, it doesn't help. Like, I just overhear conversations, like, oh, yeah, like, I'm like, I'm fucking middle-aged too, so it's not even like, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up. My God. And I had an hour to just sit there, and there's fucking, and then, right, again, because we fucking they got here late, so they had to split up their little group. There was like 2 kids in there, 2 boys with them, like, probably go to the school or one of them in the school district, and they were like, these 2 women walked up. I don't know if they're together or they're friends or what. Mm-hmm. The boys didn't look similar enough, but who knows? But they all 4 walked up. There was 2 seats in front of us. So we're like the 3rd row, and I'm on the very end of the left. 2 in front of us, and then the first row. 2 empty seats. So they walk up, and now these women, for lack of a better term, real bulls, you know what I mean? Just is like that's why I'm saying I don't know if they're together because they might not be. They might just be friends, and those were each of their boys or something. But they all walked up, them and the 2 boys, and the one lady went. The first one went. She had a ball cap on, very short hair, like a hoop earring, one hoop earring.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, but the little one, like a
one earring does
like a Damon Wayans, you know what I mean? Like like a little one. So she goes, turns to the boys and goes, well, I'm sitting with Gina or Teresa or whatever the fuck. It was some fucking name like that. She's like, I'm sitting with Teresa. So, there's a couple individual seats there and they're pointing them out in the, because it was already pretty full to the boys. And he's like, or you can stand in the back. But cause also there was like people standing, like they sold more tickets than they had chairs.
Standing room only.
Yeah.
That's great. For a school play.
Yeah. Just milking, trying to get all the money they can.
Oh, that I was gonna say, and you actually had to pay for.
Yeah, you had to pay tickets,
dude. I'd be a little bit tight if I paid for a school play ticket.
I'm super tight.
And I didn't have a fucking chair.
Super tight.
I'd be like, bro. Well, I was already gonna fall asleep in the chair.
To be fair, my mother bought the tickets for everybody.
Still,
but
money was paid.
She will not take the money from me for anything. She will not do it. I'll have to hide it but I'm over it. Whatever. I'll take some free stuff, but she shouldn't have to. It pisses me off. That's stupid. But anyway, so I'm listening to like these 2 fucking dykes sit in front of me, and like they're just fucking. I don't know. It was nothing they did at first, but I was just kind of like, because I don't know. We all got some little prejudices and things, and like you can't control some reactions sometimes.
Being human and living life and having experiences you're gonna have prejudice.
Yeah. And
it doesn't mean that you're going to act on them, or it doesn't mean that you're gonna try to thwart somebody. There should be one left. Doesn't mean they're gonna try to actively harm somebody else's life or their well-being because you have a prejudice. It just means that you've experienced life, you've had things that have happened, and you have prejudices.
Well, yeah.
It's just part of being human.
So I didn't do anything, but it was kind of like, all right, these 2, just like I was kind of like looking at my dad, trying to get his attention just by like looking. Side-eyeing him and shit, and he never didn't do it. He just doesn't. We don't have that connection. We're not there, you know what I mean? I hope I end up closer with my son than fucking me and my dad are. That's fine. You know, he's of a different rate. He went through his own shit. He had his own life and problems. And he's of a different breed, the old guard.
Well, you and your kid are a lot closer in age, at least.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you somewhat can still get, like, references that he's, like, saying and shit like that, you know?
Hell yeah, 6'7", brother.
Whereas, like, your pops was probably over it when you were not even making references. Yeah. He was like, these goddamn kids.
I think he's pretty much over everybody.
This one better not
He seemed like, he's one of them guys who pretty much, like, he's nice and everything, but it's like, at the same time, it's just like, yeah, he's pretty, like, he don't give a fuck. Like, he'll do a hoot sometimes at, like, the get-togethers, the family events and shit, and start making everybody laugh. But yeah, most of the time he's quiet. He naps a lot nowadays. He's like, I told you, he's like I don't know, some animal then. He's like a sloth. He's like mostly nap.
Sleeps the majority
of the day. He's
the
nap god.
I think they sleep for like fucking 16 to 18 hours.
Yeah, he's like a cat. My dad's like, my dad and the cat are just home all day. Just fucking
battling it out for who can sleep longer.
Yeah, literally, just like fucking.
They're in a death battle for who can sleep longer.
But yeah, I'm trying to get his attention. Like, look at these two, because I know he's definitely like, like he saw him walk up and sit down and was like, so, but no, he never noticed or nothing. So anyway, this bitch is sitting there with her hat like this, like got it sitting like that, straight up. And then she's tilting her head too. So the whole place, she's just in my fucking face with it. Like, whatever. So my point was, and you know, I don't hate, like, I'm not like, oh, you fucking, I hate all these dykes, they're going to hell and they shouldn't be, like, I don't care. Let them be fucking together. It's just, yeah, like, they're the type of people that regardless of their sexual orientation, I'd be like, I don't like, you know what I mean? And how they were how the one bitch walked up and was talking and then both of them. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't like your fuck. And then the other one fucking dropped a fucking cup in the middle, like a Stanley, right in the middle of the thing. And then she's like trying to reach because she's fucking big and she had to go. She was trying to go under, and then she had to go to the side and back. And I could have helped. And I saw a dude because standing room only. So these two dudes and like 4 kids who were unruly as shit the whole time. Of course, they walk up and they're standing there, and this dude just pulls chairs off of this thing right by the stage and sets the chairs down for the kids right next to me. Just makes his own fucking area, little row to the side. And I kept looking over at them motherfuckers when the kids were making noise. And just, like, it was a white dude and a black dude. And I think the kids were all black. So, I don't know. Maybe, I don't even know if they were either of the kids' parents. Maybe they're like some program they brought I don't know. Yeah. School play. Who knows? It's not like a fucking Make-A-Wish to see a play. So, I don't know. I'm assuming a black dude's kid. And that was his buddy or something. Or they're gay. They're all adopted. That's fucking fantastic. But they're not disciplining the kids.
Yeah, they're unruly.
And I kept looking. I would look over kind of half. And I would, you know, I gave him at one point, because the podcast we both listened to, I just got to, it's old for you. But I'll give a, like one of them. I gave one of them eventually. Yeah. And then it got to the point where I would just straight turn and look, because the kids are here, so I don't have to turn all the way. So, like, I would turn my head so they would notice maybe and, like, huff or something. Mm-hmm. But, you know, it wouldn't really turn on. The guy would say, one of them, like the white guy, I think, would lean in like once or twice and say something to him. And they just keep making noise. Crinkling the paper, the program on purpose. So I just straight started turning and looking at these motherfuckers. Like, you gonna do something? And then bet. And they wouldn't do something. Yeah. Anyway, my point is, I get how you could get to the point of like, you know what, man, I would kill a lot of these people. Like, I not kill them, but I was thinking like, I wouldn't say
stop.
No, this was the thought I had because I almost turned and said it to my dad, but I was like, no, it's too much. He won't appreciate it. He'll be like, stop, calm down. Yeah. Look like a dick. Feel like a dick. So, but in my head, I was like, I want to save any of the people in here, for the most part. If it wouldn't cost me nothing, I wouldn't save them from nothing. I wouldn't save them from anything, even if it would not put me out in any way or cost me anything. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, they're hanging off a ledge and I could save both of them. I'd step on both hands and like, grind my heel into them, trying to get them to fall. Like, fuck, I can't stand people, dude. Like, face the wall. Like, you know what I mean? That type of shit. I don't know. We don't need all these people. Like, I was thinking about it. Like, could you be president and be like, you know, I genuinely care about all the people in this country. And I like, even the annoying ones. I don't think so. Like, these people, some of them, I'm like, no, dude. I'm kind of hoping there's a fire in here. At least a little one. that'll like get, cause most of the annoying ones are bigger too. And like the smoke inhalation will get them, but they have to burn people a lot. Like, but to my point, I'm sorry for this whole rant. I woke up one morning, I saw a fucking Reddit thing, and then I went down a rabbit hole. I sat in the parking lot rolling my blunt at a gas station, and then didn't shut it off. Set it like over here somewhere. Now I didn't need to watch it; I could hear it, but because I had YouTube and I don't have YouTube, whatever, so I can't close it. So I sat it down. I looked up the Nick Fuentes and Tucker Carlson interview because I had just been talking to you before I heard about this. So this is like within the month. We'd just been talking, I think, on here about. I brought it up. How Tucker Carlson called him like he's a little closeted gay kid in his basement. And like they're both trading barbs and shit, don't like each other. And now they just had this big fucking meeting in Tucker's log cabin where he wears like flannel jackets with that like puffer vest, that like the vest we used to wear when we were kids. Yeah, like that. So
I've seen him. He
looks like a really old big kid.
Yeah, he does. He looks
like he's still in middle school, but somehow also about to apply for Social Security.
He looks like a doll that's trying to be a lumberjack, like fucking. But yeah, so I watched this interview, dude. I watched and listened to the whole thing on my ride to work, and like my rolling my blunt, my taking the long way, and I had got up early so like I could waste time. It's like I skipped through some of it. Like I'd be sitting there and I'd be all right. Well, I don't care about this. Skip. So I didn't watch the whole thing, but the big parts I wanted to get to, like. At one point he's like, Tucker Carlson's like, at one point, I said some stuff about you. I don't think he said what he actually said. But he was like, I thought you were fed. And then Nick's like, I thought you were fed. And I was like, these fucking scumbags. I was like, I was fascinated, bro. I was fascinated. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? This son of a bitch kind of funny. Like I was watching I was just listening to him because it was something else where, I forgot what it was. It was someone posted a couple of videos. I saw a couple of videos of Nick shit because that started. One came up in my algorithm because I think it was like something making fun of him or showing his shit. And then I got another one probably in the same vein, but I was watching him, so I was like, I watched this interview and fuck it because it was his show, and I think it one where he's talking about Tucker Carlson, like making fun of him because they bring that up in the interview that they did, where he's like, I saw your impression you did of me or something. And he's like, oh yeah, he's like, Tucker Carlson's like, oh yeah, fuck. And I was like, they're both fucking closeted gay guys, first of all. And like, yeah, talking about like, what, I don't know, dude.
They're 69 and after the show.
Dude, they're 69 and I don't know, man. It was pretty fucking crazy. But yeah, like, I don't know.
So you're coming around to him.
I don't know, man. Even the worst people in the world say some things that, either can make you laugh or you can kind of agree with. I don't specifically remember what he said that I would agree with. Probably nothing.
But I would assume that it would be a rather completely opposite. I would assume it would be a rather small percentage of the population that I would disagree with every idea that they have.
I
don't think that there's very many people out there that are like exactly the counter opposite of all my real beliefs.
I think I
would assume everybody can find something.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
No, but I like, what the fuck was it? He's I lost it. Fucking, it was something about Fuentes, dude.
Your new boy.
Oh, it's probably like the shit they're talking about. Him talking about how basically Israel shit, or his stance on Israel. And I was like, I was basically like, yeah, you know what? Like, it is a lot of money. It's a lot of missiles. They got and they got less people, but whatever. They got socialized healthcare and we don't.
They probably wouldn't be able to afford that.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe not. Just selling olive oil or whatever the fuck they do. And isn't that Palestinians? And they kind of jack that. Just saying. We are a pro-Israel podcast. I don't want anyone to get it twisted, by the way. Most of this show is parody, except for the fact that we are a pro-Israel podcast. And I want you, our listeners in Israel that we had at one point, or bots based out of Israel, whatever, or Israel itself, any Israeli listening, the Israeli government, that you can, our word is bond, a pro-Israel podcast.
I don't know any other language's word for the word bank. I was going to say you could take that to the bank, but in another.
Yeah, you could take that to the.
Don't know what they call banks.
I don't know how to say that. That can't be it. Bankomat? Bankomat? You can take that to the Bankomat.
There you go.
Or the Mezuminki ATM. If your ATM is the type of ATM that accepts deposits. Not all do that. Like you can't go to a gas station. I don't think you can go to a gas station.
I thought if they dispense money,
I don't
they had
think
the
you can go to an
technology to
Allpoint.
accept it.
I don't. Maybe I've never tried that. I don't think there's. I don't know. Like the ones in gas stations, like a little Allpoint or something. I don't know if you can go in and deposit cash and have it sent to your bank account.
The whole setting of it part is all electronic, anyways.
I know.
It's like one of those Allpoint ones. That money probably goes to like the Fed or something after, and they check it to see if it's like good enough to be put back out. And that's part of it.
It goes to your card. You put your card in, and you put in the. I guess I didn't think they would work like that. Like the mobile. I thought the gas station ones or something like if you're in a strip club and you got to take money out at the ATM, you put your card in and put money in, and it'll fucking send it to your bank. No. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know if I'd be trying to deposit money at a strip club.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing as the gas station one. I'm saying.
I'd be checking my statements an awful lot.
And they'd say something like World Martini Lounge. They're never going to say the name of the strip club. They do that shit, all of them, so guys won't get in trouble if the wife sees the bank account or the girlfriend. So it won't say fucking... Oh, I don't want to name it because he's a fucking little guinea rat and he'd probably sue if this ever got hurt by him. But like, let's make up a strip club. Like, Big Knockin' Hooters, it wouldn't come up on the fucking, like, it wouldn't be Big Knockin' Hooters LLC. It would be like fucking, Dave's Mini Mart or some cover shit. Like, that would be, That's what the ATM there comes out as, because it would be fun, a lot of shenanigans. I'm sure it used to happen. There's reason it's something else now, but
a lot of the adult toy industry and stuff does that as well, where they'll bill it through a different thing, and I mean, normally that you're receiving, and
so
it'll come with like.
Well, first of all, what kind of fucking weirdo is going to a fucking sex shop and using a card? Be more discreet. Pay cash. They want.
I'm saying like online.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes
like
sense.
Adam and Eve and shit like that. It doesn't come up as Adam and Eve.
I've got some shit from that before, but I don't. The woman handled that, so I don't know if I saw the. I know they ship discreetly, but I don't know what it would say like from to and
It'll
from.
say normally. I forget if they exactly do the same thing, but it's a common thing for other things if you want it, because sometimes they offer that, like when if it's supposed to be a gift, they'll have you be able to select like discreet shipping or whatever on the thing. So, and part of that is they'll normally have the shipped from address just be some random warehouse or something. Yeah. So like if that person goes to look up that place, it's just a warehouse, and they're like, oh, so this is some fucking t-shirt or something probably, or whatever, or something pulley, I don't know, but they wouldn't think it's like, oh, this is my plushed animal that I want.
Bomb Pop.
Oh yeah. Well, it'll probably taste better than my Bomb Pop.
Fresh Bomb Pop.
Oh, that's so much better.
I know, right?
I have my Bomb Pop, but you'll see mine
it smells so good even putting it away.
Mine is going to taste vastly different.
Yeah, I had to, what do you think about this? It's been in the car now, sideways and shit, so.
What?
That's beat, right? Because that bottom where you can see, that's the line, right? Like, it doesn't go any lower than that?
No,
it does depot.
The holes are basically the bottom, because those little holes that you see is the wick. And once the shit can't reach the wick, that's why I've been still hitting this one, because it's kind of like yours, but my little globule is like stuck to the front.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This ain't good, right?
Yeah.
Because it don't taste good. You want to?
I'll try.
I mean, I don't even know what's going to hit. It's been.
I know what wick tastes like. I've had plenty of wicks.
I don't know exactly. I know it starts to taste metallic-y kind of, or harsh.
That's if the
burny.
That's when your wick is dry and the little coil is heating up. You get that metallic taste. I'm not getting shit out of that. Really.
So I was also, the flavor was like, I wasn't tasting bad yet, but I wasn't tasting nothing. And it was really light. Yeah, I was like, man. So that's why I grabbed this one. Get me through.
Yeah, this one's almost beat.
Well, hopefully I'm gonna get my shit tomorrow. I think I'm only gonna eat 1 instead of like 2 ounces of something dank, but not too expensive. And then I'm gonna try to hold out for Wednesday. Which I'm gonna have
I did ask when I was in there. Fucking, I do think I will actually be able to get one of my colas because I asked him. I was like, well, I know I have work that day, and I know if I wait until I get out and I come here, they're all going to be gone.
I might have to ask.
So if I put in an online order, is that held for the whole day? And they were like, yeah, if you put it in that morning before it sells out, as long as you make it in there that day, you'll have it. And I was like, word, that's dope. So I should be able to get a Queen Cola again. I want another one. That last one was nice. That last one lasted me a minute.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
And they're always overweight because how they advertise it is it's 14 grams of bud, and they put in little like bracket minus the stem. And realistically, when you take the fucking stem out, from what I was seeing online, and from the 2 that I've gotten, I got like 17 grams ish out of mine.
Yeah.
And people online, they were saying they were getting anywhere from like 16 to 18 grams.
That's not bad.
And I was like, word. So like, not only is it super fresh, nice bud, big chunks. They're not like, I mean, you're obviously not getting popcorn nuggets. It's the mother cola of the plant. It's the biggest buds you're going to get out of the plant.
Yeah, that's fucking dope. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go now, actually. I'm going to have to ask my buddy maybe, because he said he always goes to the one I go to and out there on Bridge Street or whatever. And he said, dude, I drive by there every day, doing the delivery for work. So if you need me to stop, let me know. And I was like, all right, dude. Like, I might have to hit him up ahead of time. And, well, when are they going to have the deals up, though? For, like, all the dispensaries?
As far as I know, it will be on Wednesday. Because it's like traditional Black Friday, where like the Black Friday sales started on Black Friday.
But like, can I look at like fucking midnight when it hits the day, and hopefully they'll have? Because I need to know how much money to like give my boy, because he probably ain't gonna have it all. He lowered lately. Because I have work.
I know at least right now the prices aren't up. Because they advertise that it's gonna be Green Wednesday, but I didn't see anything on the site. They don't even have the price for that. Queen Cola.
That's what I'm saying. Because I don't know what
I'm hoping that it's gonna be
what the deals are gonna be. Because I just realized we're closed Thursday and Friday at work, so I'll work Wednesday, and then I also got told that the other one, the new old jobby, that every driver has to be there. That's one of the days. Like one of the holiday type days is the day before Halloween or Thanksgiving, because it's one of the busiest pizza days apparently.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no problem. So I'm gonna have to, unless I can get out of the first job early somehow. Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's and I already know it's a packed day because everyone's trying to get everything, so it probably won't happen. I won't be able to leave there in Beeville, get over to fucking East Syracuse, and then get back. That sucks. That sucks.
Well, what do you call it, though?
Shit.
No, I mean...
This is on you.
As long as you can get... Just like what I was saying, as long as you can get there before they close...
Yeah, probably not.
You could put in a thing.
Probably not. Unless none of these places are open until midnight.
You
think the place closes at like 9:30.
Oh, well, no, you could just... Because you don't have to... Yeah, no, because if it's not medical, you don't have to put your ID in. So this would only work if he was going to pick it up for you. You could check that morning what they have or whatever, and you could put the order in, and then you could just use his name. And then when he went, there would be an online order ready in his name.
That might work. You don't got to give me your ID?
When you go there, you do. But when
online, you don't?
No, because you're not paying for anything. You select to pay in store in cash.
Oh yeah,
and
that's right.
As long as you're not paying for it, you don't have to. At least not as far. I used to have to, but it's just because I'm a medical patient.
Oh,
I had to submit.
I gotta know early enough though, and that's the thing. I don't know and I had to. The problem is, I pay in cash. He's not gonna unless I hit him up the day before. I'm like, yo, here's $200 or whatever, and then. Let me know, maybe you won't need it all and give me my change, but I'm going to get this shit.
Yeah.
That's the only, I had to give him the money before because the day of, he's going to be at work and I'm going to be heading to work. Yeah. He's at work when I get up. So. And then he gets out after I get out because he's a sucker. Because he's a sucker. This motherfucker's working 8-10 hours and shit. You suckers. 5 hours a day. More if you have 2 jobs, but 5 hours a day, we cooling. We cooling out here.
I'm hoping they got some dope deals.
I put in a not so hard day's work. Because it's only 5 hours. Nah, I be busting my ass though. We've been busy as shit. It's bugging me.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Every fucking idiot that comes in too is coming in. Or calling to come in. They all got stupid fucking problems. And they have like stupid annoying problems. Like, God, we gotta take apart the whole dash of this old piece of shit. It's the only way you can fix it. It'd cost you like, you know, it'd take me like, I have to work on it over a few weeks to take up a whole bay. It's probably gonna be like $3,500. And they're like, all right, do it. And he's like, fuck.
That's terrible.
Yeah. It's like, it happens every time lately. Like he quotes someone like $3,500, 5,000 something dollars for all this work. Like he's like, yo, he's like the dude in Idiocracy, the doctor.
Yeah.
He's like, so basically your shit's all fucked up, shit's whack, like just everything. And they'll be like, okay, yeah, fix it. And he's like, really? They're like, they'll ask him too before. They're like, what would you do? He's like, if it was my car, I would not fix it. Like I don't think it's worth it. And they're like, yeah, but the cost of getting a new car right now, everyone tells me don't even bother. He's like, I'm just going to fix it. He's like, what if I spend $5,000 on another car and it's a piece of shit? And he's like, I'd rather fix this one and know I got something good. And he's like, all right, man. And then he's walking around going, fuck! That's great. You're here in life! Throwing his tools.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's funny. He gets mad. He does it to himself and he gets real mad. He's like fucking slamming shit, slamming the drawer on his fucking toolbox closed and fucking throwing like vice grips on the fucking floor and shit like that. Phone rings and he's like, the phone will ring after it's been ringing and he's trying to work on something hard that he's going back and forth from the phone and this hard annoying thing that's pissing him off, and the phone will ring again and I'll know it's coming and I'll hear like a shh or a thud. You know, and then he fucking walks over, and then he answers the phone with a little zest too. He'll be like, "Hi, how are you?" And then he changes it like on the next sentence. He'll be like, "Oh, hey, how are you doing?" But he'll answer the phone like, you know, "Ba ba 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 ba. How are I help you?"
Yeah.
Pretty good. Too busy though. Too busy. Dude, the tire machine's fucked. So, like, it won't, going around the whole way around, it won't ride the arm that's supposed to guide the tire around and back on, you know. So, to finish a tire, to get a tire on the last bead up top, I every time now, because of the little thing's broken, and the angle of our arm is off or something like that, so the little claw thing you put on, little guider, that keeps, we just went through 3 of them in like 2 weeks. It keeps snapping off the back end. So, because it points too straight. The front's curved like it should be, and that's also curved, but not curved enough, and it sticks. So, I kept changing I kept trying to take the screws out and angle it and shit. Like, all 3 of us changed it, trying to get it right. I ended up snapping all 3 of them. So, we're working with a broken one now, like a chipped one. So, it's not as long as it should be. So, the tire at the end will get under it, and then I'll have to lift the arm, and I had to get a pry bar, and like I work in a Brazilian tire shop. I have to fucking get the pry bar under, but and then you know, in the corner, and then as close as I can to where the bead's sealed, and pry forward, and then pull that out, and then go to the other side, and pry forward till I pop it over. Like I'm Mexican tire shop type shit. Like I don't have a machine, because I do. You know what the problem is? The tire machine he bought to replace the old one that was fine. It was just old. From built in America, proudly American built fucking tire machine.
Oh.
Guess mounter and dismounter. Guess where it was made in America, dude.
New Mexico?
Why would you guess New Mexico? It's a for all I know, great place. I mean, drugs, sure, but like beautiful scenery.
I just guess.
They vote blue, I think, a lot. I don't know. It just sounds like a nice place to me personally. I've always wanted to. Come on, man. No, it's Florida, dude. Of course it's Florida.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I said too when I found out.
That's
I was
rough,
because I was bitching.
That's why shit ain't lined up and stuff. Dude didn't have his hourly fucking rock.
Because when I worked there the first time,
zonking out, not
I was
able to
bitching
line up the fucking
one
bits.
time, going, this piece of shit tire machine, this fucking Chinese goddamn bullshit fucking shit. See, all the shitty fucking mass produced bullshit for cheap. This is what you get. And he's like, that's actually American made. And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, that's why I bought it. And I was like, and who made it? And he said, some company out of Florida. And I went, there you fucking go. There you go. The dumbest fucking workforce you could have got in the country. Congratulations. That's who made this.
Oh. Poor Florida.
Fuck them.
I wouldn't.
I want to pay a bunch of Georgians.
If I was in Florida, I'd want to get the fuck out too.
If I had any type of power or money, I would pay a bunch of fucking dumb poor Georgians to fucking go to work, Panama Canal style, and dig a big old fucking canal across the tippy top of Florida.
Yeah.
And like a one that's like tough to swim across with the current of the ocean and the Gulf going through now once you're finished.
Yeah.
There's not going to be no locks. It's just straight through a canal, rushing water. And you make it wide enough, these motherfuckers can't get over easy.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Fill it with gators.
Do gators and sharks.
Gators, sharks, piranhas.
Make it nice and deep, and you can bait the fucking sharks in.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good. I mean, the gators will just come naturally, I feel.
They will. That gator country, boy, North Florida. Okeechobee. Everglades.
And then hopefully, like, maybe Mother Nature will just take care of the rest, and it'll slowly just start getting bigger naturally, because Florida will just
erosion.
pull away.
Yep.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
They'll be like, the northern coast of Florida, the new northern coast is eroding at fucking 2 feet per year. Like
So how can we speed that up?
Exactly. Maybe
Does hairspray do it?
Yeah.
Whatever does it.
We're gonna go have an aerosol party down at the southern tip of Georgia. You know, the beach we made. Georgia probably be down too. I can convince them. I'll be like, look, y'all, you're gonna have beaches. White sand, Georgia beaches.
Get your own beachfront property.
That's right. Use Florida now, baby.
New Florida.
You New Florida, baby. New Florida. Bigger, better, uncut. Because, Florida Florida look uncut, I guess.
A little bit. Yeah.
I look like one of them weird penis. Peni.
Yeah. With a couple of little islands there, it looks like you got a little dick cheese, too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The keys look like it's fucking jizzing.
Dick of the U.S. Young, dumb, and full of cum.
Oh, it's getting there. Yeah. So what else is new? Mom Donnie and Trump had a great meeting. Fantastic.
Yeah,
And Corey, I'm happy for them, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I'm happy they're getting along.
You're not mad that plane wasn't, routed to another, country?
No, Corey, I think that's ridiculous that you'd even suggest that could happen. Donald Trump's, he's a fan man. I don't think he would send Mom Donnie on a bait and hook, like a bait and switch like that.
You don't think that would have been pretty epic, though?
Oh, I'm not saying I wasn't, thumbing my rosary, praying for the plane to have a misfortune. But, I hope they do come together for all New Yorkers. Because this is what it was all about, Corey. New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make New York great again.
New York, Connecticut, whatever. I'll figure something out. I'm keeping my options open, Corey.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't want to go into the business. I don't want to do lawyering.
Keeping that.
I seek power, Corey. Power.
Keeping the maintenance up on that Bronco.
Yeah, the Bronco's doing great. I don't know why people had such a problem with me campaigning in the Bronco. Why they thought it might be a bad idea. Corey, that was my father's Bronco.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, he got it. The great Mario Cuomo. He got that Bronco right after the OJ chase.
Oh.
And I got it after his unfortunate death. And I've loved it ever since. It's been garage kept, Corey. Not a lot of people know that, you know. Before the campaign for mayor, I had that sweet white Bronco. I had that baby garage kept mint condition for 10 years. And you know where I kept that Bronco? Where that garage was, Corey?
No.
It was my ass, Corey.
Oh.
Come on, Corey. I thought we were friends. I thought you knew. I thought you could finish my sentences. I thought, you know, we played off of each other. I thought this was a great thing here, this podcast we do together.
Well, you kind of...
I know I have a very busy schedule, but I also like to have hobbies, and I appreciate hosting the Loose in a Bag podcast with you. I like that this is our podcast that we do. I know there's only been a handful because, again, I've been very busy. But I'm going to have a little more free time now. I can slither on in here, and you and me can do our podcast. How have you been doing without me? We're doing it solo.
Pretty good.
That's good. That's good. I've been saying, you know, you got to find another host when I'm not here. Keep the pod going. Do we have any ad reads? Do we do ad reads on this thing?
No.
No, we're not doing so hot then, Corey.
No.
It's not good. All right.
I was hoping for auto fellatio sponsorship.
Oh, have you tried that?
They haven't reached out.
Have you tried that?
I ain't got that kind of money.
Oh, Corey,
I ain't got your kind of money.
It's not. I'll have to give you mine, Corey. I'll wash it out real good, Corey. I love that thing so much. I actually got in almost a little bit of trouble again during my campaign. I was trying to get some of the interns to try it out. The fellas. I was like, guy, come on in, try it. I insist. It's great.
Yeah, that could be seen as troublesome.
I don't know. It was good, clean fun. Locker room talk. The boys hanging out. I don't know what the youths get up to nowadays, Corey, but that beat. Okay. That's fine. I don't smoke weed anyway. I don't know what you youths get up to today besides smoking weed and the TikToks. But
not a whole lot.
Yeah, that's it.
Vine's coming back.
Oh, I love me a good Vine, Corey. Love me a good short video.
6-second clips are back in, baby.
That's right.
We drove that attention span so far down that's what they're looking for now.
I am for it because you can't really, nothing too incriminating is really filmed within 6 seconds. Yeah. That's great.
You could explain away almost any 6-second clip.
That's what I'm saying. People need a little bit of leeway, Corey. We are not our worst demons.
No. You're not the sum of all the negatives. You're a whole person.
That's right. People make mistakes. People not allowed to make mistakes anymore, Corey. I thought this was America. I thought we were all about second chances, third, fourth, fifth chances.
Some people say, yeah.
Well, then why won't they give me a shot, Corey? I thought I was so close.
I felt like it too, to me, I thought.
And now he's saying he's got a lot in common with Mom Donnie? Like, come on, that should have been me today.
It's political
That
talk.
should have been me getting on that plane wondering if it was actually going to go to D.C. or if it was going to go to, Uganda. That should have been me on that plane.
I don't think you would have been wondering that for some reason.
Corey, it's a shame how things worked out because I just wanted to serve New Yorkers.
Yeah, it is a shame. It's a crying shame,
Yeah, well, I have a new idea, Corey. I'm thrilled to tell you about. I've been going to some, smoky bar, back room dimly lit meetings.
Oh, those are always the fun ones.
That's right. And it's about New York. I think we should go our own way. I think we should secede with like-minded states.
Oh, it's kind of like N.Y.G.T.O.W, but for New York?
It's New York. Oh, I can't do the acronym. New York going their own way. But don't say the acronym. Don't. I almost did it. And it's funny because I think, someone else has gotten in trouble before and had to cut some stuff for saying an acronym too quick that he came up with. And phonetically, it didn't come out good. Yes, New York going their own way. It's
great for the show.
These meetings, yeah, these meetings, these backroom smoky meetings I've been going to, led by a charismatic young speaker. And he's been talking about New York should team up or forcibly team up with, states like New York, New Hampshire, I'm sorry, Corey, Vermont, Connecticut, maybe Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Maine, maybe something like that. Maybe some of PA, and we make a, some type of cube, or some such cylinder of, living and working together, Corey.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, Corey. A cohabitation cylinder, if you will. A New York cohabitation. It's something like that. He's a great guy. He's if you met him, you'd like him, I think.
Huh. Yeah.
It's a movement, Corey. It's my new project I'm getting into. Huh. I want to be, as our guy calls it, Governor Supreme.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm just flashing a fucking light at me. Your dad in there flashing one of his flashlights at me?
Ain't nobody else.
I swear there was a lighter light, like a whiter or bluish light, and it was down from toward the window. Shit. I'm tripping. I gotta get out of here.
Tripping out.
I'm tripping, man. Dude. There's gonna be a good one listening to that last one.
Oh, shit. That caught me.
There's gonna be a good one listening to that fucking last one.
Which one?
Oh, the one we did yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
With Cyberpunk Santa. Just walked on up.
Guest appearance.
Yeah, dude, that's great.
That was wonderful. That gave me a good old laugh.
Oh, man.
That'll be a nice one. I'm sure the OG listeners will appreciate that for what it was worth. I think they'll get a rise.
Get a rise out of their penis?
Maybe.
Shout out Pollard.
Yeah, I'm pretty
sure.
Shout
out Chris.
Shout
out TSG.
On the side of the recording device.
Shout out TSG.
Get it right?
Getting it right. It's in my head now. Not gonna forget. I got you, buddy. When are they fucking bad kids ever playing fucking Siege or something?
I was just talking about this the other day with fucking Brendan. I was telling about nobody ever plays shit no more. Nobody. The only person that sometimes fucking plays anything is Jesse. Will sometimes play zombies.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work for me, Daddy-O.
But nobody, I haven't played with Freak in a couple weeks. Fucking Pollard, I played with him for the first time in like a month.
Jesus.
This morning because he's been playing Battlefield 6 with Chris.
Oh, that sounds dope.
But he got on and played a little bit of the new zombies.
We should use some of this podcast money to get Battlefield 6.
The negative money. We should add to the debt and get Battlefield 6.
You just go into Walmart and tell the kid in the electronics section, look, we showing him the podcast. Both of us are there, showing him on one phone. So look, this is our podcast. Dude, we'll send you the login info so you can listen to what will be our first Patreon episode for free. If you do us a favor, get a couple Battlefield 6s out the case on the house.
Like a beer,
Yeah, Like, I can't do that. And then we start choking him, stomping on him.
I think you can do that.
We jump the counter. We get his little key thing. No, I go, oh, you can't, can you? And then I turn and fucking back kick the fucking glass. Fucking we grab the run.
No, you back kick the glass and it just goes.
Yeah, just
like,
fucking
shit.
It just sends me forward into the fucking desk counter thing. I'm like, oh, crumpled like scorpion pose. Oh,
why is that glass so strong?
yeah, why is that glass? Will you honor the online press? What do you mean it's a private seller? It's on Walmart.com.
Yeah.
Jesus. I ran into that.
That shit's so fucking wild, dude.
Dude.
They be pricing shit like crazy up on there, too.
Yeah. One time I went and I got a game because it said online. It was in store. See, so maybe that's the other thing. Maybe because it was in store. But I didn't notice that. Because I didn't, the second time that I just went, try to get the kids' game, I went into the same thing and showed him the thing and said, can you enter that price? Because it's on Walmart.com. And he's like, scrolls along my phone and he goes, no, see, because that's from this seller. And it's like some game shop somewhere in the country, some little independent shop. And I was like, oh, okay. But the first time I went and did it, it said pick up in store today, but I would have had to, like, I needed it now and I didn't want to come back in 2 hours. And I was like, so I just went back and I was like, can I get it for this price? Because you have it. And I was like, I don't want to go through all this online because it's not letting me make an account or whatever it was doing.
Yeah.
Or sign in or whatever after I made one. I was like, so I don't want to have to go through this to get this price, but I want the game today. So can I get this? And he's like, yeah, I can honor that price. So maybe it wasn't from an independent seller.
Yeah, it was probably their actual,
But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying. I'm going to keep hitting them up.
If you set it to in-store or whatever.
Yeah, I know, I did. But it didn't have it. No, they did have it. So I don't, but they didn't,
if somebody online.
Yes, that was the problem.
Price, that might
but it was an independent seller through Walmart.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So I'm going to keep trying, though.
Because Walmart is doing like the Amazon thing.
Yeah,
where
I know.
they're letting
Everyone
else.
is now.
Yeah.
But, so I saw that, and I was like, all right, I'm going to keep trying it. Because even if it's an independent seller, if I'm going to buy a game or something now, because hopefully I'll like eventually get an electronics employee. There are people that get hired at Walmart. You know what I mean? It's just people who don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
Not the best and brightest, probably. All of them. I just keep trying different Walmarts. One of them will slip up. Change the price. You're like, oh yeah, it is 48, 45 instead of fucking 60 or whatever. Yeah, I can do that.
Save yourself all $12.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fucking.
Ooh.
Yeah, get that kid fired. $12. Working class unite, though. Just not when I need, like, I'm hurting.
Yeah, I'm hurting for a $12.
Yeah, so if my $12 savings, one and one, if I keep doing it, it stacks up, then I'm rich.
So you're getting multiple people fired.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just keep going. You're a menace. You just keep getting all the people at the same Walmart.
Yeah, once I get the first guy fired, it'll be easy too, because then the new people will be training. So like, I'll get them easier. I'd be like, yo man, you get this. Let me get this. Let me get this $70 game for $45. I guess I can do that. You bet your butt you can, because it says here right online, Walmart.com, right? Don't scroll. Don't touch my phone.
You touch my phone.
Don't scroll down.
Don't look at my phone.
Yeah.
It's on the app. It's real. You could like wiggle it for him. Be like, look, it's real. It's not a photo.
Shaking it, like, see? Okay.
Well, they'll one thing that they will, I know, is no matter what, it does have to actually be a real price that's currently on their site. You can't like take a fucking screenshot of it and then show them a picture. That's one of the reasons why they'll normally scroll on it, is to make sure it's not a picture. Because if it's just a picture, you could just edit it and put it as any fucking price.
Yeah, but like, look, this fucking This goddamn pork shoulder is $1.
Yeah.
I want this whole thing for $1 right now. You better get your fucking manager, buddy. You better get your fucking manager, guy. Let me get a couple Sundays free on the house. Yeah, you get the reference. Take my information. What you gonna do? Mail me a couple Sundays? I want them now.
That's beat.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. I just tasted it.
All right, let's go, baby.
Oh, no more smoker for you?
Hopefully. But you know what that means? I'll see you tomorrow night with a fresh pack.
So terrible.
A box, too. I'll have it completely in. I'll be like, I'll pay the extra $1. I want it rigid. We're able to pack them right without fear of really crushing them.
Oh my God.
I just start getting weird with it on the way out. What if I just start going in and I'll be like, what do you want? And I'll be like, give me them Camel Crushes. What's Cool's like?
Cool's ain't good. I tried Cool's many moons ago, thinking that would be something up my alley when I started smoking like menthol cigarettes and shit. They aren't any good, dude. They're garbage.
What about
Camel Crushes are better.
What if I start? I've had a.
But you have to really like menthol to want a Camel Crush.
I didn't mind it. I tried it. There was this kid from Louisiana that worked at both the Chubbers with me, and he was an interesting dude. He was a big old white boy. He's a Cajun dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was actually Cajun, like in the ancestry, but dude, like he talk like with the accent, good old Bayou boy.
Yeah.
His name was Josh. I think his first name was Josh. There's no chance I'm gonna remember his last name. But I always called him from when I first met him at the city shop when he got hired there while I was working there, and then he came out to this one. Yeah, because I wasn't working there, but my buddy was, so like I'd stop in and I'd see him. I'd be like, "You're here."
Yeah.
I called him Johnny Rab all the time, like Johnny Rab, and I call him that all the time at the city shop. But yeah, dude, like he literally he made jambalaya one Friday, like yeah, my recipe, my family recipe, jambalaya.
Oh, nice.
Jambalaya, that's how he said it. That's how they say it. Jambalaya. He real Bayou guy. Oh, it was delicious. It was fucking great.
Nice.
He was a big old white guy, that accent, making jambalaya. I think he had kids back with a previous baby mama or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he was with a chick up here. He was a black chick, and I think all 4 kids were hers from someone else. But he'd been with her for years. And they were talking about getting a house at one point. The last time I seen him when he was working at the last one he worked at.
Yeah.
And then I heard from somebody that he had up and moved to Louisiana. He moved back to Louisiana. And I was like, there you go. What is chick? And they're like, nah, Dolo. And I was like, word? He been with that chick for like a decade, I think, or some shit like that at that point. And like he called his, like he said when I met him, he's like, well, yeah, it's my we got 4 kids. He's like, they're her kids, but they're my kids. And I was like, oh, that's good shit, man. And he's like, yeah. See ya.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah. I don't know how I brought him up, but yeah, Johnny Rap. A good old Bayou boy. I don't know how I got in there, but I want to talk about the Bayou boy, how he made jambalaya.
Yeah.
You know I like the Bayou. You know down here in the Bayou, we like the Bayou. You know how much we Bayou folk like the Bayou.
Yeah, you get your gator meat and crawdads.
Hey, can you make change?
Make change?
I got a $50 bill. Could you give me a $10 bill and 2 baby lunch 20s?
I don't believe I possess that much cash.
Oh, but you got some baby long 20s. Not yet?
No, not yet. I think they're still working on the printing plates.
How much trouble do you think I would get in if I got a stamp of my like this? The right size, like head and or shoulder or whatever it is, head and neck. Perfectly covered, stamped over Jackson's face on 20s.
As long as it's a genuine, like, note and you're not changing the value of it, there's nothing illegal that you're doing.
Yeah, well, so they wouldn't come back to me because it's like when people write on or the face or put a stamp like on a bill that says like Donald Trump lives here, pointing at the White House, and fucking, and you know, how is it going to be traced to them? But if I'm just sending out stamps with my face,
well, they could easily still track down whoever's doing that too if they really wanted.
That's crazy.
They could.
So it's cool if I stamp my face over Jackson's.
You're not doing anything that's illegal.
So it's not illegal. You're positive.
I watched a dude that fucking takes like fucking like those like old $50 coins and shit like that are real. They're still real. They're worth much more than that, so you wouldn't even use them for that. But he'll carve them and shit, and people comment and tell him all the fucking time that what he's doing illegal, and all the time he just replies with the section of the code where it specifically says if you're not changing the value or making a profit from it. So as long as you're not,
I can stamp my face.
Trying to use a $5 bill and make it a 50 or something, if you're just what he's doing,
you promise
it is even fucking illegal because you can't use it as currency after. So you're not increasing its value whatsoever. You're actually decreasing the.
But could I still use it as currency?
Yeah, you're not covering up the numbers or nothing. And it's a genuine bill.
So I could make baby long 20s and spend them. Oh, guess who's
There's nothing illegal
guess
about putting
who's
a stamp
getting
on a bill.
a fucking stamp?
There's nothing illegal
guess
about
who's getting a stamp, brother?
You're not changing the value of the currency.
What if we start advertising podcasts on bills that I'm spending around town? Have a lot of fucking Brinks and Loomis truck driver fans. What are these fucking... Dude, I don't get a stamp.
That's not what. That's why people have always written on bills and shit like that. It's not illegal. I mean, how you check if a bill is real is by drawing on a bill. I mean, yes, it's a line, whatever, but still, you're marking up a bill.
I want to get a job where I have to check money again. I want to get a job where I'm going to register again, just so when I have to check a bill with the marker, instead of just making a quick mark on it, I just draw a dick every time. Oh, we're back. We're in.
There's just hundreds of fucking bills and dicks on them.
Well, like the customer sees it.
You gotta do it too. Like,
but the
like
customer sees it too.
You gotta do it like super bad.
Oh no,
always different.
It's quick.
Get down.
I'm not gonna take 5 minutes to draw.
No.
So
I'm
I just
saying though,
but the customer would see as they hand me a 50 or 100, and I take out the marker and go, hold on a sec, and then instead of just making a mark.
Today we're drawing girthy ones.
I just instead of a mark, I couple balls and a shaft real quick and connect it, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Looks good, not counterfeit."
You slip it in the drawer.
Thank you for shopping at Tops. Have a great day, man.
Get a job just to get fired.
I should do shit like that. If I did need my second job now,
when it slows down and there's no OT or something, I have 3 days off. I might do that just for fun, just for stories for this. Just be like, yeah, dude, so I'm starting at Tops next week.
Dude, I was thinking not too long ago, like literally within the past 2 weeks, about I want to get a job again, a stupid job, any job.
That you just don't care about.
And quit it in like 2-3 days. and be doing decent, like doing the training or whatever.
No, purposely do extremely good. Like I really apply yourself.
Like I did
doing really good.
Like I did at Copper Top.
No word, no nothing.
Like I did at Copper Top. Like I did all the dishes and put everything away, and everything was clean, and then I walked out.
Yeah.
And it confused the shit out of them.
I did all the clothes. Well, they weren't confused about it because I told them I was quitting while I was doing it.
See, that's insane.
I did all the clothes and shit and everything and washed out everything I could. I couldn't finish all dishes because it was literally in the middle of dinner rush. But I was like, well, I washed all the bins and shit for you. So even if you got to wash them later, you just got to rinse them out.
That's crazy. If I was quitting and I knew I was quitting, I'm not finishing the shift. That's insane.
Well, the person that I was working with, I didn't mind them that day that I ended up quitting. So I didn't want to screw them that bad.
Mm-mm.
But at the same time, I was like, well, I mean, you're going to have to also deal with it because, I mean, you're new and I've been here for a minute and I've been here at 2, 3, 4 a.m. many times. So see if you can handle it.
Yeah, but I don't care because
I'm sure they didn't leave until after 3 o'clock that night when I quit.
my first job, my earliest experience with a job, other than like dumb shit like baling hay or throwing hay around. I wasn't baling it. It was baled. I was moving it.
Yeah.
My first job was dishwashing somewhere, and this dude, the good old.
You said it.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
And this dude, Justin, I played baseball with him when we were younger. He was a hell of a third baseman, and in Little League. And then growing up through school, I wouldn't see him as much, but he was a bad kid. Like he became like a huge wigger.
Oh yeah.
Like the big clothes, big white tees, sagging jean shorts and Jinko jeans sagging, and white beaters and big polos and shit, and talking like always getting in trouble. He got sent to like the alternative school, Stars or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I think he got sent to Beeville at one point, and he told because some principal or teacher or something at Beeville where he got sent. So I'm assuming the high school at this time or junior high maybe. He his wife taught in the North Syracuse school district somewhere, and he had her. So he like fucking first week or whatever there, he said like, yo, your wife got some big old titties or something like that. Yeah, like, so he got kicked out of there real quick. But he was dope, dude. So he was cool. So I got that job and he was working there, washing dishes. And he was a good worker. Like fucking one of them dudes who, of course, he's a fucking bust ass. That could go either way. He's either a fucking bum or he's the best worker. And he's like the best worker. And then he stayed one night to help, like, past when he was supposed to be out, and he like stayed longer and kept staying longer waiting for someone and helping him out because someone didn't show up and they were shorthanded and someone else was late, blah blah blah. And then he's like, I gotta go after that. Like they were all set, it was cooled down. He's like, I left him in a good spot, and I said I'm leaving. And they're like, and then the general manager was like, you can't leave right now. He's like, dude, I'm not scheduled. I'm supposed to have been out a while.
Yeah.
He's like, I helped you. He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And so he left. And so the next day he came in, I was working with him. It was like a normal day. It wasn't busy yet. I think it was like a weekday. Fuck, it might have been a weekend. He fucking walked in, and the manager asked to talk to him. Pulled him away from the dishes. He's over at the 3-compartment sink scrubbing the shit that's like the worst shit, the hardest shit. I was glad he was over there doing that because I didn't want to be doing that. Yeah. I was running shit through the machine like normal. And then he walked away and talked to him in the office, and he came back and he was mad quiet. Like he's usually talking and being funny and shit. He was mad quiet, just scrubbing over there, shaking his head for like 45 minutes, just not talking. And then he goes, oh, but he told me when he came back, like that. I was like, what happened? He's like, he fucking, he wrote me up. Made me sign write-up or whatever because I walked out yesterday because I left early without being dismissed or whatever, or something like that, or insubordinate, something like that. And he's like, and he told me the story how he helped him out and stuff and stayed longer and longer. And he's like, and then he was just quiet for 45 minutes, just kept doing the fucking big dishes, the trays and shit. And then he goes, nah, that don't sit right with me, man. That don't sit right with me. And then he's like, I'm sorry to do it to you, man, but I gotta get that. Don't sit right with me. I'm out of here, dude. I'm not working here no more. And I was like, dude, you're good, bro. Like I was all smiles. I was like, I get it, man. I hate this place. I hate work already. And he's like, he peaced out.
If I did,
and I have no ill will toward that kid.
Solid, and I went like above and beyond to help them out when they needed. And then you're gonna spit in my face for it?
Yeah, no.
Nah, dude. Because clearly this ain't the place for me.
Nah. Nah, so I was like, I had no problem with it. And we were in the weeds that night. It was a weekend, I'm pretty sure. So I think he worked the Friday, and I was in on a Saturday. Yeah. So it was like, so he was getting hammered that day before. And he was like, I'm sorry to do it to you, man. And I was like, whatever, man. I was like, you're good. I had no ill will toward that kid. I was like, I got it completely right then. I was like, nope, dude. You don't gotta apologize. That's dog shit. Yeah. I can't believe I did you like that. My first job, too. I was like, yeah, fuck this shit, dude. I don't owe these companies nothing.
Nah, not a single bit. Fuck them all.
Dead ass, dude. Fuck them all. That's bullshit.
Do my shit, go home.
But
They
yeah,
ain't
my
good
whole
enough
point,
for
I was
you.
thinking I want to get a job and just quit it in like 3 days. Like I was working at Burger King and they had me come in for an interview or to do paperwork or whatever after I was hired.
Yeah.
The new hire shit. But I was just supposed to stop in. And then they were like, do you want to work? And I was like, sure, because I'm an idiot. So I ended up working like 10 hours that night till close.
Yeah.
And then they're like, here's what you do at close. You take apart the broiler, the good old flame broiler, the hood and everything.
Yeah.
That doesn't fit in any sink. And it's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
You put these gloves on and you handle that shit. You take it all apart.
Yeah.
And you clean it in a 3-compartment sink or try.
Yeah.
Get all that grease off. And then you reassemble it. After we've cleaned everything else too. Got out of there so late. And then I went back the next day and they were like, oh, you're doing great. you're doing great. Whatever. I think I went back a third day. I think it was a third. No, I think Cracker Barrel was a third day. I think Burger King was 2 days. I think that was the shortest one I did. It was, other than, hey, I never went back to that. I was like, I'm not doing that again. That was a day. But real jobs, 2 days, bro. And the second day, they were like, oh, yeah, because they're talking about someone else that had, like, quit or how they had been getting people that aren't. And he's like, they're like, you're a good, Anthony's a good worker. You're not going to leave us, right? You're doing good. You're going to stick with us, right? And I went, oh, yeah. Knowing full well, like, I was finishing the shift, so I get it because I did finish shit. I was like, well, I'm going to get these hours at least because I need a full 2 days money. That'll get me some more weed. But... And I was like, oh, yeah. And then I left and never came back. And I was like, yeah, fuck that shit.
Now, did they tell you why you were breaking down the broiler on your first day? That's why I have an almost similar story of how I never worked at Burger King because I think some lady like accidentally slipped it of why I would be breaking down the boiler. And
to see if you would stay?
No. It was because I'd be the only guy.
Oh, yeah, that was probably it.
And I was like, oh? And she was like, yeah, so you'll be the one breaking down the broiler. I was like, okay. And then I went home, and the interview, it was like my fucking second or third interview. I want to say it was like a third interview or something. It was crazy. And after she had said that, they had called, and they had it all set up. They had a schedule for me and everything. And then I'm pretty sure I wasn't even doing nothing when they called. I let it go to voicemail. And then, like, a few minutes later, I called them back, and they were like, yeah, so blah, blah, you'll start. And I was like, this ain't going to work. I'm not going to be working there. And they were like, why? And I told them, I was like, because I'm sorry, but I can't work for a sexist company.
Dude,
no offense, but you're right, literally told me I'd be doing something because I'm a man.
Because
I'm not going to play that.
No, all the assistant managers and managers were girls at the time, women. I remember that. And I think a few coworkers that were women. And then I remember there was a kid, a dude or two, who was high school age. So he went home. So he couldn't. And he was under you had to be 18 to do that shit.
Yeah.
Or some shit. So I was like, yeah, that's why I'm here. No, it's not why I'm here. I'm out. I got weed money when this check gets mailed to me because I'm not coming in to pick it up because that's embarrassing. I wasn't there yet. I was also young enough where I was like, nah, I want to go in. I can't face them. Now I walk in fucking proudly with like a fucking big shit-eating grin and be like, I'm here for my last check.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I might at least have to do a couple of those once this slows down and shit and all that. Fucking, I got some free time because, A, it'd be a few extra bucks. Could come up with some funny fucking little tales or whatever things and fucking... also, what the fuck else am I doing?
That's what I'm saying.
You never know. Who knows? Maybe I do it as a joke for long enough that, like, I actually find a place and I'm like, oh, this actually ain't bad.
No, dude.
This is actually kind of half
I want to do it as a joke. Like, I want to go in and fucking for 2 days be like, oh, yeah, like, this is how you do it. Asking questions and doing good. Like, running cash register, being real good customer service, like at McDonald's. And then just fucking... I don't know, either not show up again or like in the middle of a shift because that'd be even funnier. Just like sneak away. Not say anything.
Oh, no. Do it like right after your lunch. Like take your lunch, come back for like half an hour, and then just like squirrel away and disappear. Because then they'd be like,
where's Anthony? He's still on lunch. And I'm like, nah, he just came back. He was doing such and such. And they'd be looking for you. And I'm like, where is he?
Like at a McDonald's, I'd park like as close as I could to that one door that's like where they get deliveries.
Yeah.
And then I'd fucking, at one point, they'd be like, hey, could someone grab, we need nuggets and fillet of fish. I'd be like, yeah. And I walk back to the freezer, and then I walk past the freezer and walk out that door and get in my car and leave. And they'd be like, I think Anthony just rolled around the drive-thru.
Yeah. He gave me a deuces on the way out.
He was doing that stiff robot thing that guy does in the Chappelle show. Fucking, no hands on the wheel, just cruising by slowly, smiling at me. Yeah, he definitely gone. Yeah, I want to do that shit. Dude, I worked at Taco Bell for like, I think it was a month. I can't remember. I think I told you this because I worked there. It wasn't super long, a few weeks, probably less than 2 months, maybe 2 months. But I kept telling the fucking owner at Chubby's that I still worked there, so she wouldn't have me in it. So I had time to fuck off and smoke weed and shit before I came to that job from whatever my new job or whatever. Like, so, oh yeah, it was so I didn't have to work more or whatever it was because I knew she'd give me like more time or another day. I'd be like, nah, I got Taco Bell. I can't get here that early.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun.
But Taco Bell, I knew I wasn't staying there long once I got in there because I got there because I needed a job.
Yeah.
I think I needed a second job. Or no, I think it was a second job. Maybe not. I don't remember. But like, I was there early, like to open, and this was before breakfast too, and they.
Before they had breakfast or before breakfast?
Before they had breakfast. And so I'd be there, I'd fucking like doing all the prep shit and they're showing me this. And then we start making food, bro. And making food's fine. I have no problem with that. But then wrapping it up so them wrappers stay together, like around hard shell tacos. And I would do every fucking hard shell taco, I was fucking breaking the shit out of it. Like I would feel as I would fucking wrap it, because I was trying to wrap it enough. I would feel them crunch and break. Every taco I would send out was broken.
You asshole.
And I didn't give a fuck. So for a minute, real quick, I knew like, oh, this ain't gonna work. But I'm gonna ride this out as long as I can. So
I can't stand out unbroken tacos.
Like those,
not gonna work.
Like those. Yeah. I was like, I'm not getting it, because they literally sometimes they got to the point where they start sending back. They'd be like, I need this wrap better, because I was wrapping loosely wrapping before it went in the bag because I didn't want to break that goddamn taco. So then I was like, fuck it. So I was wrapping that bitch tight, like tucking that baby in. Fucking, and every time I would feel the crunch. And it would be like, it wasn't even at the bottom, like how they usually come, or where they get soggy and break when you pick them up, unless you eat them there. It was like higher up. Like I feel it break like up here. It was always a different weird spot. Yeah, so I was just sending out, and I knew too, like, dude, those last few weeks when I actually was working Taco Bell and then going to the pizza shop afterwards, I was fucking doing terrible, dude. Like, just not rolling burritos good. Like, I would not be like, I would put in like quesadilla or something that had to be toasted or grilled real quick or whatever the fuck it was, and it would come out, had like the thing wouldn't have got it all the way good, and I was like, fuck it, and I'd get it off and put it in that bag. You can have that quesadilla soft as shit. Just white, not grilled at all.
That's terrible.
Because I know I'm quitting this bitch soon. I'm just going to not come in one day and not answer their calls. And when they're calling, laugh and laugh and laugh. That's my favorite shit when I quit a job and I start getting a call that I know is them. And then it'll be multiple times. And then sometimes they try a call from like another, like an employee's number or something. Like, hey, why don't you give Anthony a call? And I'm like...
That's really bad.
They probably in the weeds right now, too. It's 5 o'clock.
How come?
Fuck them.
Just like they would say to me.
I was going to wait like 3 months and then go pick up food there sometime. Act like ain't shit happened. Some chick be like, didn't you used to work here? And I'm like, yeah, that's all coily.
See, that's probably... Dude, that would probably make it even more fun for me. If I did have places that I like regularly go to and shit, I would just keep regularly going.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, dude. Yeah, like see, that was good. Like when I worked at that Wendy's, and then I don't remember how I quit that Wendy's. How did I quit Wendy's? I don't remember that shit. I don't remember how I quit Wendy's.
Damn.
I think I might have walked out of there too. I think I might have just not come in. I don't remember. But
dude, I don't remember how I fucking left Wendy's.
I remember how we left Burlington.
Well, yeah, I think we left Burlington.
We weren't allowed in 2 days in a row. And on the second day, it's like, fuck it, fine. Let's roll back to the crib, smoke the Sniggle Fritz. Smoke the Sniggle Fritz or whatever we were doing. And then we'll head back. We'll head back in when they're open. And we'll just walk in like the normal customers. The street closed. And we'll walk into the back and see what's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I haven't had too many great quits that I have been, like, I've missed some opportunities too. Like, I should have gone Scarface on Valvoline the first time. The second time I worked at Valvoline, I quit. I think I took my lunch break and I left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I pulled that. I took my lunch break and I took the fuck off. And then the first time I worked there though, years ago, that was like my third job, I think. You have like a 90-day probationary period, and then if you finish your little booklet and do all your tasks you have to do with your trainer, you get, instead of a technician, certified technician, or a pay bump. My trainer wasn't doing shit. Like, there would be the one coolant flush we had the whole time I was there, and you need like 2 of them to go.
Yeah.
And he was going to show me and have me service and do it and have that first check off, the trainer help, and then so whatever. And then we were too busy and we were short-handed, so he had to do other shit, and it didn't happen. He ended up doing it himself while I was doing something else, just doing an oil change on a car. So on my 90 days, he called me, the big manager, and he was like, or the guy, he was like, they're both fat guys. Really fat. Like stinky fat. And he called me, and he's like, hey, so he called me in the office, and he's like, hey, so, oh no, he called me out to the fucking, because I was in the pit, I think, and then they told me to clean up and come up or something, or for some reason. And I went up to the main bay, and everyone was there. There was customers in the bay and shit. And he's like, hey, yeah, so just wanted to tell you, because I was like, hey, said you want to talk to me? And he was in the middle of something. He goes, oh yeah, hey bud, just wanted to tell you, so your 90 days is up, and we just decided to go in a different direction. So or something like that. So good luck or something like that. And I went, so are you firing me? Like, I had a smile on my face too, because I was kind of confused. And he's like, yeah, we're all set. And then went back to talking to a customer or whatever. And I was like, and I just walked out, grabbed my shit out of my locker and walked out. But I should have been like, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you. Yeah. And I regretted it. As soon as I was leaving too, I was doing them things. I was like, oh, that's what I should have done. Yeah. I should have done it. There was customers. He wouldn't have done shit. Fucking fat pussy. Yeah.
You missed it.
I don't know if I've had any great quits. It's all like I fucking leave.
Well, I mean, still time left.
There's time.
Shit, you could.
You know what else? It just doesn't feel right to not be jumping jobs all the time and have like a ton of W-2s every year. Itching. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm the job king of Syracuse.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? I don't know what it's like to not have a double-digit number of W-2s.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck? We're talking 41 jobs and counting, son. Actually, I don't know, because I don't remember. I have to go. We have a list at work. They made me write it out one day. I don't remember because I remember I'd write places I worked twice, and next to them, I wrote for every job a number, 1 through 41, I think. But the ones that I worked at multiple times, usually only twice. I think only twice. I don't think I worked anywhere 3 places, 3 times.
That'd be great.
I would put a 2 next to it in parentheses. Yeah. I don't know if when I went down and counted them, I don't think I counted them twice. I have to look, though. I don't think I counted that as 2 jobs. I think I counted that as 1 job. I'll have to look, because maybe I did count it as 2 jobs. But either way, 41 is a number that I remember. That most recent count, if my count is correct. I have to double check paperwork. I hope that's still there.
Sounds like you got it.
I hope he didn't throw that out. It was like on a fucking clipboard leaning up against the wall behind the toolboxes. It's just getting dusty and shit. So it's out of sight. So hopefully it's still there. But
sounds like you gotta get your numbers.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what if someone's encroaching on my title?
They could be. They very well could.
I want to know.
Might be already passed.
I want us to be able to get big enough to do a little investigative journalism type shit, like a little Vice type YouTube channel in addition to this, so we could like get to the bottom of things like that. Like, who is the real job king of Syracuse? And you just be asking people on the street, like yeah, exactly. And then we'll be on man on the street interviews like downtown. You're like filming me walking up to people, being like, "Hey man, how many jobs you had, brother?" And they're like, "Oh man,
about 85."
And I'm like, "Damn!" I'll stab him up because he's lying. He gotta be. He needs a really old guy shirt, but like. He's a really old black guy. Probably not, right? No, I'm just kidding.
That's great.
That was my dad coming out, not me. I'm sorry. Oh, man. My dad fucking... They're talking about some restaurant that I think around here they had been renovating forever or something. Or they're like people since they changed businesses or whatever had been renovating and it opened or reopened or whatever. And then really quickly, and I don't think it was, I think like the reviews were shitty or something like that. Like, and then it had a fire and it was closed down.
Nice.
And my dad said, like immediately when whoever was talking about it or brought it up and went, Jewish lightning. And I was like, Jesus. That's pretty great.
Got him.
Damn it.
Got him.
Damn it. You can't say that. Can't be just saying that, man.
Not in pleasant company, but
No, just you can't let them hear you. They got deep pockets and far reach, Dad. Some might say a lot of control. Mm-hmm. Some might say.
yeah. Some people have said the boy.
Some people, great people, never met them. Great people, though. Some people, they say it. Not me, though.
Honest people, hardworking people, never met them.
I get one of those. You got it, though?
Yeah.
I'll take one. Oh, that'd be nice. Put it up there.
Oh.
See, that's what I want us to get big enough that we can go do live shows in France, and I'm gonna bring a pack of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let them know what it's all
Do
about.
let them know what's up. Bring some American spirits.
No, smell them chemicals.
Yeah. No, American spirits is the no chemicals one.
Well, we already looked it up. Like all the chemicals we could come up with that are all supposed to be bad are just natural shit in tobacco. Remember?
But American spirits use is less, I think. It's none of the additives or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like all these additives they put in cigarettes to make sure your fucking injectors stay clean and last longer or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, we put this bad boy in here to make sure, you know, it's a higher octane cigarette. So,
Yeah.
you know, while you're smoking it keeps your injectors and your intake clean. Won't go dirtying up your throttle body on you. You're like, what are you talking about? What I have? I'm a human.
It does the same thing in the
Why is there
human body.
Chinese motor oil in the fucking cigarettes?
It works the same. It hearts the engine.
Yeah, man, it starts you up on a high, cold morning or a hot one. You ever have a hot cigarette?
Ooh.
A steaming hot day where the sun's hitting you and it's super humid, like we get here in the Northeast. It's like real feel 100 degrees, and it's just like a blanket. The air is thick. You're taking big mouth breaths, making your breath smell worse, ruining your teeth more. I recently learned. Fucking just deep mouth breaths trying to fucking feel like you're breathing, and you smoke a cigarette because you're an addict. And it's just you have a hot cigarette, maybe a hot beer too. Who knows?
Probably.
You're an American, probably. And you already
I don't know how the cigarettes got hot before the beer.
It's a hot day, so it's a hot cigarette. It's not like that cold day cigarette. It's a hot cigarette. Not that the cigarette's hot, like you're hitting it. You're like, ooh, that bad boy got some warmth to it. That burned. I like it. It's like the type of hot that's almost too hot to touch. It's like the hot. It's like it's like
a sting to it.
It's got a little. It's like the type of hot that's almost too hot to touch, but not quite there, so you can leave your hand on. Everybody at home knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we've
all
first turned
done
the
it.
burner on.
We've all done it. You've taken a microwave dish out and been like,
Yeah.
well, let's stand 1 minute. We'll see. And you're like, ooh, I got it. This is fine. This is hot. And I can kind of feel like how it might not be good for my nerve endings.
Yeah, might have a little bit of nerve damage,
Might-
but you know
might
what? That
not
means
be
I
good.
can touch hotter things.
Exactly.
In the
I'm
future.
building the superpower. If I believed in nerve endings and like they would degrade that way or something like that, then yeah, I would be worried. But like I haven't read exactly, I haven't searched out that info, so I don't know 100% if that's true or not. So I can go on believing it's not. And I'm not hurting. It's like the showers I take. They're as hot as I can stand. Part of me believes that's not great, but it feels good. So I'm not going to change. The shower should change. But not the temperature, because I like it hot.
Video, this guy keeps popping up in my feed every so often. And they're cooking like some kind of meat in like an oil that's frying. And he puts his hands in, and he lifts the meat up and turns it with his hands. And then he takes his hands out, and he like shakes them off a little bit. And then he takes his right hand, and he flicks it into the fire, and the fire gets all big and shit.
That's crazy.
That's a little insane. You probably shouldn't do that.
So it wasn't hot oil then?
Huh?
So it wasn't hot oil?
It's gotta be hot.
No.
If it's frying the meat.
No, well, you got tricked then. There's no way. He wasn't frying the meat yet. When he dropped that meat in, it go...
It was already like it comes in with the meat. It's bubbling in the thing.
There's no way his hands would have come out fucking like wood boils like already. There's no way, man.
There's these people out here.
Man, there's no way.
They're built different, man.
No way, man.
Telling you.
Nah,
they're built different.
it's not happening.
You haven't seen it, and I obviously can't find it for you because of reasons.
Yeah. We need to get a third phone. I got 3 phones.
One for the pod, or one for the videos.
All right. What do we got today? We got, did Muhammad really talk to Gabriel? Google searches. Here we go, folks. This is a recurring game on our show. Erica Kirk, Romania.
Could go in there, but
common Kia problems. A lot of these are work, so I'll skip them. Irad water crisis. Irad new capital. Reddit stock. Thuggish ruggish bone. Wotan. Cannabis shop. Flowers to get for someone in a play. Mom Donnie Trump meeting. Voter registration lookup. Bank in Yiddish.
Yeah.
Casting a wide net here.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking FBI guys going ham. Like, what does it all
They're
mean?
putting up lots of pins.
What does this mean?
He's buying a second ball of yarn.
So I read. Actually, I'm not going to do that because we have Muslim fads.
Yeah.
I'm not getting salmon rushed. You know, I don't want some kid stabbed me in my eye in like 20 years. I don't want some fucking kid who's younger than when born after I'll have said this on this podcast, this area of this podcast, to stab me. But I don't want to get into it.
Nah.
It was some religious shit.
Yeah.
Basically, how some people's story, I think maybe all of them, but specific one story might not be what they thought. It might be they thought one of their guys was talking to somebody, and then it turned out to be someone else. People think so.
Could always be. You never know.
You know, and it might be a type of people that are a little stabby.
And also, in defense too, not that I'm a super religious person, but I've heard of stories where the guy up, like, he likes to play tricks and shit on people too.
Oh, he's a trickster. He's a big fan of pranks.
It could be the same way either way.
He's a big fan of pranks. He is the Ashton Kutcher of time immemorial.
Yeah. He was the first prankster. He did big pranks.
He's been pranking people since he said, "Let there be light."
Yeah.
He's like, for my next trick, check this out, Adam. I'm going to take this rib out you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make it never shut the fuck up. Congratulations. Congrats. Going to get you guys in a whole lot of trouble right away, too, talking about let's eat the apple.
Yeah.
Let's eat the fruit. I think it was her idea. I'm not sure. I haven't read the fucking
I'm pretty
book,
sure it was her idea.
but I feel like it would be her idea.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to tell people confidently that that's what happened. I'm making jokes in bars.
Yeah.
And then the stupid bitch got us all in trouble from the jump because she just had to fucking have it her way. Yeah. She just had to go BK on it.
Yeah.
She just said, I want a Whopper with cheese. I don't want to have to pay, another 25 cents, goddammit. It should just come with it like all the other fast food places. Well, that's what makes it special, you dumb bitch. You can have it your way, but you're going to pay them. Shout out Chick-fil-A. Not for the hate, but how for when you take off items from the sandwiches, they take price off.
I've only ordered a sandwich one time from there, but I did take off one of the items, and I noticed that I was like, well, I'll fucking be
I take off
a
too.
goddamn honest business,
right?
In this day and age,
well, they're honest as fuck. They're like, yo, because I'll get when I get the deluxe, I'll get not the grilled one, but I'll get the regular, like a spicy chicken deluxe. But I'm like, minus lettuce and tomato. Get that grilled shit up off there. I don't need no healthy shit. And then, but I want that cheese.
Yeah.
And it's probably the same price if I just added cheese. I have to work that out. I have to pay more attention. If I just got a spicy chicken and added cheese, might be cheaper even than what I'm doing. But regardless, yeah, they take away the price. They're like, yeah, we'll take away the price for shit you're not going to use because that's fair. We're honest about it. Also, very honest. Don't like gay people. Don't like them getting married. They're my kind of fleeting reaction that like I was fighting and like it wasn't full blown, but like when the two women sat down in front of me at the play, I was like, these fucking trying to get my dad's attention. Like, couple carpet munches, huh, Dad? Real bulls, huh? Real Butch Cassidy in the Sundance Gal here. Real fucking damn. I now pronounce you Chunk and Harry. Got it. Got it.
Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm in my zone.
Damn. Got it.
Got it. I fucking roasted them bitches from earlier. They don't even know it. Goddamn short haircut and your fucking ball cap and your fucking cargo short. Come on, man. Your fucking hat that didn't make no sense. Wasn't a team. Wasn't no major thing like a Bass Pro, for example, or a team. It was like some stupid shit, like some company. Like I had a billion hats at one point that were just given to me, and I threw most of them out because I think they got wet, and I was like, well, they fucking sucked anyway. But when I worked at that fucking warehouse for the RV parts or whatever, they had one dude had a bunch of hats that he was trying to get rid of. He's like, well, I was gonna throw these out. And I was like, well, I'll take fucking free hats. And it was a bunch of hats that he got from like parts vendors. So it was Brad's for fucking. It was a hat with a Brad name for like a fucking trim piece that goes on the inside, cheap plastic fucking light switch fixture for your fucking RV.
That's great.
And like that fucking and shit like that. And I like that's the type of hat she was wearing. Like, could you be trying more to say, hey, like, yes, live your life. And yeah, she's not hurting anybody. But I'm being funny. I'm being like a dick. But
I gotcha.
But again, like you're just shouting like, I'm a lesbian, look at me. And I'm one of the real Bush ones. I'm outside.
I get it to a point. I got family that sways that way, but I mean, realistically, if she were to sit down, I don't think you would have the same like, oh, she's definitely blah blah. You'd be like, oh, she's fucking a lady.
This woman has a fucking 1999 Subaru fucking Forester outside, like, you know.
And I mean, she doesn't hide it either. But still, she doesn't like, you know.
And it's green, and it's got like a bunch of stickers on it, like coexist. And in this house, in this car, I
used to know somebody whose literal entire back of it, they had like everything. It was a little car, but it had the hatch on the back.
Yeah.
The whole hatch.
Couldn't see out the window.
All different stickers.
And it's like it's everything.
It looked like it was sticker bombed.
Literally.
But it was
shit they collected on purpose. It was like a smiley face and like Vermont, Green Mountain State, and ADX. And then like a fucking stick figure thing, and Calvin pissing on something, and there would be something like coexist, and something like some kind of rainbow flag sticker, and what was the really funny one I had? Damn it, some band shit.
Yeah,
a
couple of band stickers.
I fucking lost it. It was good. It was fucking good.
God loves everybody.
Yeah, shit like that. And then like shit like they're just trying to fill like, you know, Jags. Fucking Monroe shocks and struts. Really sticks out, weird shit like that. Peterbilt trucks.
Oh, what's that? Oh, isn't it like? No, it's not. There's one that's like
Moog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moog. Like tie rods and suspension and chassis. Yeah, dude. Moog.
Yeah.
Moog.
Yeah.
I love that one just because of the name. Moog. Yeah.
There's some pretty good ones.
Just fucking with all the codes.
You're just trying to fill in little spots.
Yeah, just so
you
like,
find one in the right shape.
Oh, no shit. Fucking Pennzoil.
Yeah. Sparko.
And, let me get fucking 14 of them Sunoco stickers. The ones that they used to run the contest with where you could win free gas for a year or some bullshit if you got spotted out in the wild with a sticker so people covered their fucking car in as many Sunoco stickers as they could. Jesus. Yeah. This country needs more stupid shit like that. That's what we need back, is stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, we need sweepstakes where, I got this from another podcast I used to listen to, because that happened to him, because he's older, he's like 50, I think. So it's back in the day when they used to do this shit. His family entered a contest, and they won. Where I don't know if you had to drive around with a sticker on your car and you win like that or something, or whatever it was, but whatever the contest they won was, I think it was something like that. They had a bunch of stickers.
Yeah.
And if you got selected to win, you were winning a new paint job for your car. So they were doing it to win a new paint job with their shitty fucking old car.
That's great. Yeah, they need to have some more cool content. They should have, like, Pepsi should do another thing where they give away a jet and then get fucking sued over it because they don't actually give away the jet.
I put on that documentary when it came out and I fell asleep and I never tried to watch it again. I didn't care enough. But
I had watched some shit about that before the documentary,
and then I watched the
documentary thing, and I was like, yeah, that all kind of checks out.
Yeah.
I see.
You made a longer version of a YouTube video.
Yeah.
You made like a guy from Britain with a weird accent is doing this fucking shorter than you and just as informative. And it didn't have to be like with $80 million put up from Netflix behind it. But whatever, do your thing, Netflix. It'll be in the top 10 for fucking, 3 weeks, and then you can put that on it before it fucking disappears. Fucking scroll and be like, oh, Young Sheldon, 13 weeks in top 10. Nice, nice. I don't give a fuck. I'm watching it anyway because it slaps. God damn it. Terrible. I love Young Sheldon, dude. That's in my roto now. Hate Big Bang Theory. Not a fan. I fucking hate it. They're not even the same type of show, you know what I mean? Like, it's so different. And then the new one, the second spinoff now, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. It's a different, again, it's an older style sitcom. It's more back like Big Bang Theory with like a laugh track. Sheldon didn't have a laugh track.
Yeah.
So it's good. Like, I don't know what to compare it to, but it's just a sitcom without a laugh track, which is a newer idea because back in the day they all had laugh tracks. But I don't like the Big Bang Theory. I'm pretty sure Big Bang Theory has a laugh track. But yeah, I like Young Sheldon. Hate the other two. Don't like, and I like shows with laugh tracks because I'm a huge Seinfeld fan.
Yeah.
And I don't know if How I Met Your Mother had a laugh track. I liked How I Met Your Mother. I like Friends.
Yeah, I used to watch Friends. That was pretty good.
I hate all these people that are like, especially, I know people our age do it and started it online bitching about Friends, being like, this is like the stupidest fucking show. I don't know how people love it. But the younger generations, the Z's and shit, really taking that mantle up too. Where they're like, yeah, these shows are so true. These Friends stuff, it's like the worst show ever. Hey, fuck you, man.
It's probably because they can't hold the attention span to watch.
After that, I gotta go. I gotta get some food in me. I ate pizza at work, and I took terrible shit. I took a couple terrible shit too. They weren't so bad as like messy. It was actually pretty good wipe-wise, which I appreciate. Sorry for TMI, folks, but I don't know. I'm just rolling. This is how we talk normally. I'd be telling about my poop either way. Long before anyone was listening. Nobody's listening. I was telling this guy about my poops. But, yeah, dude, some fucking logs. Yeah. Like, to where I was like, I don't know what this bad boy's going to flush with the logs and the toilet paper. It's great. After we ate pizza at work. But that was all I ate. And I was like, well, I had to run and grab flowers and shit. And I'll go to the thing. And then I was like, we had to get there fucking mad early. And then I was like, I'll just wait. There was a concession stand open right before for a little bit with like popcorn and candies and shit. I'm like, I ain't fucking paying for no overpriced little bag of popcorn. I already seen the bag someone had one. I'm like, I'm good. Probably ain't even good popcorn. Probably ain't even buttered right. They ain't doing shit right at this middle school. This middle school is falling to shit. I can't believe my fucking taxes go to this. And I don't know if they do because I don't own a home, so I don't pay property taxes. So I'm not sure if my income taxes and shit pay for schools. But if they don't, then maybe I'm speaking out of turn here. But I can't believe my money goes toward this. I can't believe I had to buy these tickets. I can't believe my poor mother had to buy these tickets.
That's a damn shame.
It was a new fucking choke. Okay, inhale, wrong. Laughing. It's a damn shame.
People like you, people like me, man. Oh.
I was fucking pissing myself driving that night when I listened to, I don't know what episode it is, but my little jingle there.
Yeah.
I jumping the fence. Because I forgot what it was after we did it. And I was like, I can't wait till I listen to that. And like finally, when it was finally up there and I could listen, I was like, yes. So I couldn't remember exactly how I did it.
Yeah.
I reminded that bitch like twice. I was like, yes. Oh, man. Hey, dude, we gotta get the pancakes together. We gotta get the 3 OG listeners here in the fucking place and that's a full team of fucking Siege right there.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for a lot of your time, boys. Like when you hear this in 2 or 3 months. maybe we start the new year off or a month or two into it with like one match before one person gets pissed and is like, all right, yeah, this was a bad idea. That's fine. Let's just, we don't got a Discord. So let's just get
share half decent.
I'll get on the Xbox Live app on my phone and we'll get in a party chat and we'll play some Siege up.
Oh shit, yeah. Fuck if we're just gonna have to all continually unmute each other for like the first couple
so we might as well be in
minutes.
an Xbox party chat. I'll get it on my phone like you said because like dude, I literally last night got hit and I was like, no way, I've been being careful. And then I went to moderated chat and one of them, I can't remember, but the first one I said, I don't want to say it for no reason.
Yeah.
I said faggot. But I don't remember. I think I was about a kid hiding, trying to warn another kid. But I don't remember consciously. What I went, I probably, when I read, because it's AI, so it wasn't perfect, but from I got that I was probably trying to, because it like cuts off and shit too. Yeah. I was like, I was probably telling him that this dude's watching, and I probably slipped right out. Yeah. And I was like, I was so unconscious that I didn't even remember it, because it must have happened, because I had just got to the point that night or the night before where my red shit had gone away, my 20 matches or whatever. And then, because I was going to my name to read the moderated chat things, and it said none available. And I was like, oh, word. And then I said, disruptive voice chat detected however many seconds ago. And I went, no, when? Gotcha. Got me, dude. Back to red mic. But the first game I played after, all these kids unmuted me, like the whole team that was talking. And I was like, there you go. And then one of them, he's like, what'd you get the thing for? And I was like, I said a slur for gay people. Yeah. Because I was sure gay was fine, but I still hesitated. And he went, oh, did you say faggot? And I went, dude, you're going to get it now. And then sure as shit, a couple minutes later, he was red and I had to unmute him. They out here sniping motherfuckers, dude. I didn't even mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. It was a slip-up, a baby one. I was probably mumbling it, too, muttering it. Because the way the chat was and how it didn't pick everything up right, I was like, I feel like I wasn't talking that clearly and loudly. So I was probably muttering, like, you better look out for this fucking bitch right here. Yeah. And they picked it up. Mm-hmm. And it was like, nope.
It happens,
That's fucked. Is that on me?
You're in war. You're shooting people with guns. I fucking couldn't tell.
Oh, I thought I put it there. I don't remember if you hit it.
I just hit it. Oh, but I couldn't tell if it would beat or not, really. It tasted fine, but
it probably set me up.
look good. Give me the loop. Give me the loop. Oh, well. I'll catch it later.
Dude. Yeah. We gotta get the bad kids together. We gotta get the gang together.
Yeah.
Old time's sake. Well, for my old time's sake. I ain't played with none of the bad kids except for you and for fucking ever. I think the last time I played with anybody was like you and Jesse and maybe someone else on like Warzone real quick or something. Probably real quick before I was like, nah. No, it might have been Siege actually. But it was a minute ago, like more than a year. Just been playing with you. Nobody else plays Siege. Bad Kid Phil is never able to get on till I'm fucking in bed.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy tired.
Yeah.
Because it's a goddamn time difference. That fucking California fucking coastal elitist over there.
I hear you.
Fucking Newsom fan.
Mm-hmm. 1,000%.
Yeah. So that's stupid. Yeah, I don't play with nobody. I don't play nothing with nobody, man. I'm just a sad boy playing Dolo online. Just fucking out there, ollieing on skate. Or no, what is it, man? A manual. I'm doing a manual all over town.
Yeah.
Just trying to fucking wiggle, so I pick up the speed. Fucking, and then I get bored of that real quick. I haven't played that game in a fucking hot minute. And then I fucking, I got the new Civ a little while ago, so I'll start something up on there. And then I'll be like, a couple turns in, be like, these barbarians, or these independent villages, they got the edge on me. Yeah. They killed one of my warriors, and that's too much wasted production early on. I'm finished. Quit. That's great. Going to bed. Yeah, so I just been playing. I haven't been playing Helldivers. I've just been playing Siege because I've been doing a little better. I'm bronze something, and I'm climbing. Like, I haven't gone down. I think how does it go? Do you start at like 4 something when you get into a new one and go up? You go up, right? To 1?
I always get this wrong because it's like the opposite of what it should be.
Do you go? You go up from the bottom, right?
I feel like you start at 1 and you go up to 4
Is it?
or whatever, and then you go to the
Oh, maybe you do. So I'm at 3, I think. Bronze 3. After wait, the red. What's the first one you start at?
How it works.
What's the one you start at? Copper, right?
Bronze.
Bronze is not the first one.
No Bronze is less than copper.
Whoa, maybe Ubisoft got it fucked up.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't go copper, bronze.
Ranking
bronze, copper.
Order.
Bronze, copper, silver.
Copper, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, emerald. Yeah, I'm bronze.
Why the fuck would fucking
bronze is better than copper. Bronze is better than copper because the metals are gold, silver, bronze from first, second, and third. Copper would be outside of that. Copper's a shitty metal. I don't think it's shitty personally. I think it's very useful, and I know the value of it as a person who returns scrap. I'm not a scrapper. I just have been to a scrapyard more than most people because I work at a place where I have scrap to return several times in my life. I am not scrapping like a full-time job, but I'm in the know copper's gold. Copper's gold in the scrapper's world.
Yeah.
That's fucking...
It gets used.
That's fucking brown, orange, gold right there. That's copper colored gold, I might say. You might say it's copper colored.
Copper colored gold.
Some people of a lower intellect might say, like brown orange. One of them or somewhere in between.
Yeah. And
so I'm bronze.
Level,
I'm bronze.
I believe it's
so I haven't got up to silver, but I'm not going back. Whatever, I've been at 3 for a minute, and I climbed up to that from whichever direction I was coming from.
Yeah,
It said 5 is the lowest. So you start at 5 and go down. You were wrong. So I'm working my way up to 1.
No, that's what I said. Oh, wait.
You were saying the other way. You said, I think 4 is the highest or whatever. And then
yeah, okay. Yep. So it's always the wrong.
Yeah. So you're working up from the bottom. That's how you think of it. So I started from the bottom. Now I'm at 3. So I got to get up. But like I'll have a couple good games and then fucking.
But the top one is the lower number, right?
The top number is the best number. So when I get to bronze 1, I will be on the cusp of silver.
Yeah,
which will be big news for the game.
So you're like first place bronze.
So I'll be bringing you into lobbies that are too hard.
Okay.
Instead of me being the problem. Well, I'm not saying like either of us are shining up the place when we're playing and getting shit on.
I'm not saying I'm good, but when I've actually played enough to be placed where I should be, I'm above where I normally am.
Well, I haven't been above even bronze in a hot minute. So I fucking first time we played
there's
together,
a lot of kids in some of these lobbies that don't understand the basics of the game.
The first time
they watch YouTube videos and try to just do shit that they see on YouTube. I'm like, dude, that doesn't work in real games. These kids are gonna shoot you in the fucking head.
Well, the first time in the last season that you invited me and I got on, and so it's a lobby, like I'm assuming going off the highest person's rank or the host, either way, which would be you, because I don't think I was even ranked yet. We were put into, or I was just in the copper or something for the new season. Yeah, it was a new season, so I don't think I was ranked yet. We got put into a shit with bronzes right away, and I remember saying, like, this is fucked up, dude. Like, we're already fucking down.
Yeah.
You bringing me into hard shit. But I've been getting better. I've been getting some killies. So I'm not always doing great, but I'm not the bottom.
I've been watching your language.
I've been watching my language, bro. Except for last night, it slipped out. And I'll have to check the other one. I'll text you. I gotta hit Taco Bell. Again. And then I'm probably gonna smoky. And I'm out of beer. So we'll grab beer.
No hot beers?
No, Cole. It's not a hot time of year, bro. Hot beers is out of season.
Hot beers is out of season.
I would have to have this car. I don't think I could have this car hot enough for long enough to where like the beers would be fucking.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like it's cold.
Soul crushing. Ain't it?
No,
like that.
I don't enjoy the hot beer particularly, but I enjoy a hot beer. You know what I mean? Like I don't seek it out, but I'm like, you know what? These are the beers I got. Like I was saying to my buddies that time where they were all like, no way, when I was handing it around, being like, because I had walked up with two of them, so I'll probably drink two of them, hang out for more than probably 3 hours here, even though I didn't plan on it, like usual. But I was like, and they're like, he's like, that got to be hot as shit, just sitting in your car. Oh yeah, feel them. And they're like, what the fuck, dude? You're gonna drink that? And I popped it, and it was just white foam, and they're like, oh. And I was like, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's not bad. Because the alternative is my buddy, he's like, do you want I got cold teas, bro, in the freezer. And I was like, I don't want a fucking gross, sugary, malt liquor-y fucking girl drink. I'm good. It's going to make my stomach, my tummy's going to hurt.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a headache. I don't need that. I want to enjoy the taste of this. I'm not enjoying it as much as I could be. And I think he said, you want me to throw that in the freezer? And I went, no. The other one? And I went, no, that's cool. It's not going to get cold enough by the time I'm done with this one to where it's going to matter. I like the hot sometimes. Sometimes you need the hot, Corey. Come on. Get freaky with me. Have a hot beer. This summer, 100th episode, hot beers. On me.
100th episode, 100-degree beers.
If we do 100-degree beers, they're not going to be. They're going to be close. Probably 80. I don't know. These beers that day were
100 degrees would actually be hot. It would
the aluminum. All right, so the aluminum can. The aluminum can that day when I went to my boys and was handing out feel it. It was warmer than warm. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just warm. Like the can to the touch, I was like, this is actually, like I'm saying, it wasn't to where I'm like, ooh, maybe nerve damage, but it was hotter than warm.
Yeah.
Not quite hot yet to the touch, but like. Basically getting there. So, pretty crazy. And I was like, yeah, let me crack a couple of these bad boys. So, 100th episode, if you drink a hot, because I know you're not a beer drinker, right, at all, normally. So, if you drink a hot beer with me, then I will get a tattoo of a hot beer. It'll be like a beer can instead of the brand. Like the brand name on the label will be hot beer. Maybe if it works, if it can be, see, that's the problem. Probably not with the lettering, so you'd have to have a letter background to write on it. But if it works, I can cover up that with the hot beer.
Oh.
But I don't know if that would work. Probably not. I think what I'm going to have to end up doing, I'll probably have to get the hot beer somewhere else. But if I...
Well, maybe the bottom of the beer can could be crushed.
Yeah.
For the M and the R. And then
no, we're trying to hide that. No, I'm covering.
The O.
No, it can't be incorporated. It needs to be covered.
The O could be the O in hot.
No, that's not.
And then they could blend the F.
First of all, it ain't an O. It's the sun, brother. Yeah.
You could turn it into it though. I'm saying it covers up.
All right. So I've been doing my research as much as I can here and there when I'm drunk at night. I'm like, well, I should look into that again. Let's look at some people's ideas and shit or whatever. Yeah. Other people's tattoos. I think the only thing I can think of that I'm going to end up covering this up with is just doing the meme, unfortunately, or the joke or whatever. getting a sick ass panther, getting the traditional whatever the style's called, like that old like the tattoos that sailors would get or whatever. I think it's that type of style or whatever. Like that fucking Black Panther, because the black and the dark color will cover. I know it'll cover it up because I can't think of anything else. And I'm like, I could just get it because that's what. Anytime you look of like people asking for advice or something or being like, what should I cover up this thing with? All the time, it's always mad people in there being like, sick ass panther, bro.
Yeah.
Or people post their own cover ups and they're like, I have a sick ass panther because I had needed to cover something up. And I'm like, I just get a sick ass panther, dude. And it's like, it's stupid, but it's like, whatever. I can't think of anything else.
That'd be great if there are no original tattoos that are panthers. They're all only covers.
That's what I'm saying. There probably are, but still, it'd be funny. Because that's another thing I hear. It's like hairdressers and barbers. I hear tattoo artists do not like if you go in there and are like, I don't know, what do you think? Like, what are your, you know what I mean? So it's not that type of, so I can't be like, I don't know what to do. You would know, but I want to because I'm like, you would know better what would work covering up. I want to actually cover it up. I don't want to see it no more.
Yeah.
And I'm not burning it off with lasers. I'm not doing that.
You don't want to smell what your flesh smells like when it burns.
No, I don't think that's good for your insides probably either. So I'm good. Like your blood.
It's just making the ink explode.
Gotta give you cancer. So I'm good. I'd rather get the cancer slower from the ink or whatever. I don't care. But I need to cover it up. So I don't have any ideas that I'd be like, yeah, that would be big enough, dark enough, whatever. So like, yeah, we'll just get a fucking panther, I guess. That's what I'll end up doing.
A panther holding a hot beer.
A panther, but like his torso is like a beer can with a label, and it says hot beer. It says holding a hot beer.
Holding a hot beer.